Hello, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is that you're at right now. So, listen, I want to stop by very quickly. Um, I want to stop by very quickly to discuss, of course, two things. So, if you check out the blog spot, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com, currently we're doing I told you 4 days of Halloween. Oh my God, y'all, like, I've been so busy. I got a planner and stuff to help me organize my days and stuff. But either way, so we're gonna do something that we normally do not do. I do not offer 30-minute readings anymore. It's a flat rate reading. I think a couple people booked readings in the past. I would say maybe like a month or so, and they were sending like $50 over for two questions and 65 and all that good stuff. And I said, well, it was on the blog spot. I didn't want to confuse anybody. So the only options that are available regularly for readings is 1 hour plus on the phone, starting at $100. And I believe it's $65 for two questions via the email. Okay. I do not do, like I said, 30-minute readings or any of that. But for these 2 days, November the 9th, November the 12th, like I said, it's on a blog spot, I'll be offering 30-minute session of readings if you need that. And of course, for just check out the blog spot. Okay, I don't want to repeat what's on the blog spot. So, of course, shout out to my supporters, those of you who pay for classes, all the good stuff. Also, Durga and Callie, my class, will be presented this week by Wednesday. So, of course, um, if you've taken the Lilith class and you're ready for your one-on-one, I would love to schedule that between now and Wednesday. And then we'll jump straight into the Durga and Kalima class, which is some very advanced stuff. And I told y'all this before, and I will say it again. When it comes to my advanced classes, because there's a lot that I do to put into these classes, a lot of information that really, honestly, the only people who really venerate these deities know about. Um, they're usually like $100. So when I do these classes for like $33, $6, you are definitely getting a deal on that with as much information that's in there. Like I said, real shit too, honey, real shit. Okay, going into the appropriate energies, all the good stuff. Like I said, with Durga and Kalima, the magic is a little different. Going into other stuff, you kind of do whenever you want to, as long as you have time put away for that. But like I said, you're seeing the Durga and Kalimar class, how more sophisticated it is to work with Durga and all the good stuff. Like I said, I won't put too much out there because, of course, walking into spirituality is about walking by faith and not by sight. And I feel like if those of you who follow me are not spiritually advanced enough for spirit to for you to listen to spirit and say, should I take this class? And spirit doesn't say yes, you will benefit for this. Then honey, it's not meant for you to take the class. I don't feel like I have to pitch a sell for anyone to join a class. Even going into products and stuff, honey, I show the products. And you could decide if you want to pay for it or not. Like I said, I don't feel like I have to pitch anything. Rolls Royce, and I'm not comparing myself to that, but Rolls Royce, they don't have car commercials out there to sell their fucking car store. Their cars sell. So, like I said, if it's meant for you to get work done from me, Spirit will lead you to me and you'll get the work done. If it's meant for you to get a reading from me, Spirit will lead you to me to get that done. And it go both ways as well. If you really are a supporter, you really are a sponsor, we'll say supporter. Then of course you'll take a class, you'll pay for products, you'll even send over a donation. And I want to say that too because I always forget to say this. So I always give shout outs to my regular supporters and sponsors. But somebody actually blew my mind. I want to say back in June, somebody sent me $150 donation who watches the lives, but they never come in and never comment. And they actually, asked me for my Cash App. I sent them. I'm like, okay, girl, and bam, it was 150. So I'm just like that right there. I'm appreciative of that because I don't get paid from YouTube. I don't give a fuck about getting paid from YouTube. There's no tea, there's no shade with that. I'm a spiritualist, not a YouTube commentator, and not a YouTube service provider. Okay. So if you really are what you say you are, a witch, a spiritualist, whatever it is that you say you are, that's how you will make your money. Okay, if you make your money off of views, then bitch, you're not a motherfucking witch, girl. You are an entertainer, and that's where you should be at. So, like I said, I take pride in doing work. I take pride in actually getting my hands dirty when it comes to doing spiritual work, versus let me get on YouTube and try to collect the check, girl. Like I said, some people become millionaires off that. If that's your goal, that's your goal. I'm not trying to become a millionaire. More money, more problems, bitch. I just want to be comfortable. So, like I said, bitch, everybody out here, doing it. Like I said, that's your life. That's not my life. But like I said, for me, girl, I'm here to offer service, and that's what I'm here for. I'm not here to make friends. The process of that happens. That happens. I'm not here to get views. I'm not here to get subscriptions. Okay, bitch. I'm here to offer a service and to help motherfuckers, bitch. And I'm not taking it back. I said to help motherfuckers. And those who really support me won't get offended by that. If you got offended by me saying motherfucking bitch, then I'm not spirituals for you. Go to the next bitch who needs your fucking money. Because I don't. Okay. Hello? No tea, no shade. So anywho, back to, like I said, I'm so appreciative of my supporters and those who pay for classes and events and all that good stuff. I'm just so appreciative of y'all. You guys will never ever understand until very, very soon. That's it. I'm not going to say date and time that you'll understand, but you'll see exactly why I'm so appreciative. And like I said, money to me is energy, time to me is energy. And, money could be spent multiple ways. I know I said this before that we have 10 billion people on this planet, and I'm not taking that back neither because I want to say this. Okay. I'm not taking back what I said. I don't feel like everybody on this planet, and I'm gonna give you all a good example because I know people are like, this bitch said 10 million people on this fucking planet. Da 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 da. Listen, not saying, but I am saying, if you look online right now, according to the data and stuff, it says that the biggest peen is in South America. Now, what I want to know is, how many of you out there have had your penis measured by a professional? Because I'm like, how do they get these datas and shit as if they question everybody's peen size? Like, I'm just really curious to know. So the same thing with population. There's cities and countries and islands that are not documented because they're not allowed to go on those islands. And I won't even go into that. You do your research on that. There's history of people, Americans, Europeans, going into islands and territories that they were not welcomed in, and they end up being aiding, all the good stuff. Like I said, you can't tell me that based off what you see or you think you see, okay, there's only 300 people on there, and those are the people that are calculating. There's countries and territories that people are not permitted to go into. So, like I said, for them to say 7.80, blah, 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 that's their opinion. Those are the people that they allowed to interview them, right? But like I said, going into what I said, and I'm not taking back what I said, there's close to 10 billion people on this motherfucking planet. And bitch, you could take it or leave it. Either way, there's more than enough. So back to what I was saying, bitch, out of 8 billion people that you can give your coin to, that you can spend your time with, even if it's for 2 fucking minutes, you could spend those 2 minutes that you gave me and that you're giving me with other people, and you choose to give it with me or give it to me or share with me. I appreciate that. Going into money, there's millions of spirituals out here, girl. You got TikTok witches, Instagram witches, mobile witches that live in cars, witches that live at Dollar Tree parking lot, bitches that live on hobby farms, bitches that live in houses with their daughters but can't manifest their own fucking house. But you decide to come and spend your money with me. And like I said, I don't take back what I said for those who send over donations. That people who send over gifts, because I think there's a difference between donations and gifts. All my spiritual services is done through donation because it's all for the spirit. Okay, you can't make a profit off of what spirit does. Like I said, basically I do the work for fucking free. Not all the time, but most of the time. I've done work for people. They paid $300 and something dollars, and honey, between supplies and time, honey, and I'm doing this for 21 days. All the time that I've lost, I could have been doing other workings, but I focused on work I did. I lost out on lots of money. So it's like I didn't make nothing from that work. But going into gifts, when people send over monies and they're not expecting nothing in return, I appreciate them more than anything. And I don't care if people get offended by that. I don't care if people feel stuck way about that. Oh, so she just get on here and she just want people to get donations. She just want people to give it. And if someone can't give a donation, she not really fucking with them. I'm not saying that, but I'm here to offer a service, honey. I don't give a fuck about people agreeing what the fuck I do or, oh, hey, I support you. I don't give a fuck about that, honey. You don't gotta like me or like me. If you really support me, girl, then you will see the cause and you'll say, listen, let me send over a little TTT wee wee wee, because you don't know what the fuck the bitch do with that money. I can assure you, bitch, it's not drugs, it's not alcohol. And like I said, you never let the left hand know what the right hand is doing. So that's why I'm gonna talk about a lot of shit. But like I said, those who send over gifts, okay, that send over donation, not expect any return, I appreciate them more than anything because, of course, like I said, faithfully, they know that I'm putting that money in a good place. Faithfully, they say, bitch, we know that this bitch is going to step it up. We know that this bitch is going to step it up and I'm going to be included because you are. Those who support me from the beginning up until this time, I will always have a space in my heart for you, no matter what I do. If I decide to say, bitch, I don't want to be on YouTube no more, I don't want to offer spiritual service to YouTube people, you can still reach out to me. You will still have my contact information. So, like I said, you have my back, I have your back. All these other people, like I said, they feel some type of way. Maybe they feel like, bitch, we don't gotta send a donation over. I don't gotta pay for a class because this bitch got money. That's none of your fucking business. When you go to McDonald's, McDonald's is a fucking $1 trillion fucking business. They say billion, but we know how they hide money. And you still go support their motherfucking asses for what the fuck you want. So, bitch, like I said, don't be counting my motherfucking money, bitch. Don't worry about the fuck I'm doing with my tea. Okay, hello. And like I said, everything that's sent to me is a motherfucking investment, bitch, because I make sure the spirit give it back to you 10 motherfucking folds. Anybody who's ever paid for any products, any classes, any events, or sent over donation, you let me know if you have any type of money problem, honey. And you can vouch on here if you ever had any type of blocking. So if anybody tried to stop your coin, was your coin motherfucking stopped? Or did shit appear out of no motherfucking where? Because when you bless people that are anointed, bitch, you are always going to be blessed. When you take care of people who could be taken care of by other motherfuckers, but you say, bitch, fuck it. I'm just going to plant this motherfucking seed. It's called sowing a motherfucking seed, bitch. Your seeds will also be motherfucking sowed and planted, bitch. And like I said, bitch, when the harvest is motherfucking when the sowing is motherfucking wheat, bitch, what you planted start to be ready for motherfucking harvest, bitch. You gonna motherfucking get yours. Like you said, bitch, y'all gonna be the first motherfuckers. I ain't gonna say too much. But those who pay for classes, those who pay for fucking events, those send over donations, definitely, bitch, you're gonna be the first motherfuckers to be motherfucking invited. And I'm gonna say, bitch, the first blah 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 is on me. Because, bitch, you don't know what the fuck I was going through. You don't know what the fuck I was doing. You don't know none of that. And you say, bitch, let me go in and send this bitch over. Even if it was $20. Let me send this bitch $20. You know what the fuck that $20 did for me. So, like I said, I'm so appreciative of that. And like I said, I will always call that out. So, bitch, be mad if you mad about that. If you want those people that, oh my God, yeah, girl, go ahead. You be pissed off at that. Okay. So, anyhow, on the block spot, the readings also updated prices. I took off things that are not there anymore. I've not added the oils and stuff like I told y'all that I want to just get rid of. I've not added that yet, but of course you can always send me an email, okay, to Spirit Mystic, okay, 28spirit8 mystic8@gmail.com, and you can ask about oils. Hey, I'm looking for a money oil. I'm looking for a luck oil. I'm looking for a protection oil. Whatever. I will give you the options and then we can go from there. Okay. Um, what else? Also, I want to say this too because something happened and I know it's not that person's fault, but I said I'm going to get on here and I'm going to talk about it because we want to clear the air so there's no confusion or misunderstanding. Okay. So, when readings are booked and last minute you have to cancel, right? Because this is the whole purpose of sending emails back and forth because we want to get clarity. And like I said, I want to prepare for my readings. Okay. I don't want to just do last minute readings. Like I said, I've learned in the past when we were up on here, because all these people be on some foo-foo ass shit. And I'm not taking it back. Some of these people be on some foo-foo shit. Y'all go get readings from multiple spiritualists because one person's doing a free reading, one person's doing a open cast for reading. I don't know what the fuck they be doing, but y'all be jumping on it, okay? And then you go to the next reading. You're carrying this energy with you. And I said it, I would say this again. That whole multiple reader shit, and I'm going to go to this reader and that reader, this reader, this reader. Oh, they're doing a reading today for free. This one doing the next week. You're grabbing energies. And when you're coming to the next person, that person is seeing your energy and all the luggage you've brought with you. And like I said, I'm that bitch that's not going to hold on to. That's why these bitches, their teeth be fucked up, their hair be falling out, their skin be looking blotchy, they be looking like they age fucking 20 or fucking 30 years. They have no fucking energy. They have no appetite. They can't sleep because they're just over here collecting energy. Oh, come on out. You can call me for free. I don't charge a consultation. You get your, come over here and get this for reading. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, honey. We're not doing that. So, like I said, for me, I enjoy my youthfulness. I enjoy my energy. I enjoy my spirit. Okay, I love the wholeness in the spirit of God. Okay, bitch, you're not taking that from me. So, like I said, there's no, well, I'm gonna hit up this bitch. See if this bitch is offering a reading for cheaper, and then if that fails, I'll go to this person. So, like I said, people be on that foo shit, and that's why I don't have time for that. If you're serious about getting clarity on a situation and you want some real, honest clarity that's deep, okay, not no little shallow shit. Me stereotyping and said, okay, this is a female. She got multiple baby daddies. She's in her 40s. So I'm just gonna throw out because this is what these bitches be doing. I know people that work at Psychic Network and shit. That's what they girl. They'll be calling these hotlines and shit because they be reading from a fucking book. I had a cousin who worked for Psychic fucking Network. Tell her she had a pamphlet, and based on your age and your location, your demographics, because that's what this fake ass bitch said. It's all about the demographics. Girl, you worked for Psychic Network before too, then, because they base everything on demographics, race, gender, ethnicity, culture. And they'll say, well, okay, this one was between this age and this and that age, or between these ages and this ethnicity. And she's already starting off with, I have a baby daddy. They already give you a storyline to tell the people. So now this person get, oh my God, she was head on with the reading. She hit the reading head on. Did she hit the reading head on, or did she stereotype you? And that's why I tell y'all, don't tell me no don't when you're getting a reading for me, don't tell me no backstory. Wait until after I give you the reading, then you can tell me the backstory. But don't tell me no backstory. Don't be sitting here volunteering information to me after the reading's over. I just want to say that I wanna slap my mother because my mother slept with my baby father. Like, don't say none of that because you're gonna get a reading done down the line, and it may be about that situation. And bitch, I'm over here pulling shit. And to me, it's gonna be like, oh well, the bitch already told me this. So I don't feel like this is the accurate reading because she already told me this and now it's showing up in the cards. And then even being a spectator, oh yeah, but didn't you already tell her about that? That's why I tell y'all, don't feed me no information. And a lot of y'all be feeding these readers these informations and shit. So like I said, I don't, going back to it, I like to prepare for reading, okay? I like to get that energy there. I like to cleanse myself, protect myself, just because you bring some nasty shit with you. Okay. Like I told y'all, even going back a couple months ago, somebody came to me with some work done, and it was just, oh my God, I'm so happy to talk. And I'm just like, girl, let me get my sage and my root girl running my mouth water and everything, y'all. I was like, bitch, I'm about to soak right now, honey, because mama, this energy is hot. Mom was talking about this, and that, and her sister. Not going into too much, but her sister. She thought her sister was sleeping with a baby daddy. Then the baby daddy's ex-girlfriend was coming up doing some shit, leaving cat feces and dead kittens at the door. I was like, bitch, what in the demonic satanic bullshit is going on here? What kind of sex rituals is this bitch doing? Girl, we were done with the reading, y'all. I kid you not. For 3 days, I'm recuperating because that energy was so heavy. On the 3rd day, I was like, is somebody putting something on me or something else going on? So, of course, I went in, did my stuff, and Spirit was like, this is exactly what's going on, bitch. Bam, I saw it all. So then, of course, when the person's ready to do the work, I was just like, well, I just want to say one thing, honey. I just want to say one thing is that I know that you were A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Well, I mean, I wasn't getting readings done on this stuff though. I was asking other questions. Bitch, don't play me. I'm not these tarot reading ass bitches, honey. Don't play me, bitch. You were literally doing reading, and see if they all were saying the same thing, so you know which way to go. It's like, so you don't trust your spirits, you don't trust your ancestors. Like, the whole purpose of, I think, anyone getting a reading is to get clarity on a situation that you already are aware of. You're just getting confirmation. But now, if you're literally walking through life and you're just like, I have no idea if he's cheating on me. I have no idea if he has multiple baby mamas. I just have no idea. And you're a woman? Oh, bitch, please. Oh, girl, you just don't want to believe that he has multiple baby mamas. You don't want to believe that he's cheating on you because you have that. You know what's going on. You should be going to one person, getting clarity on the information, and keep it moving. But the whole, oh, I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna hit her up. I'm gonna hit her. I'm gonna hit. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. And I'm telling you, I be knowing shit because people be telling me shit because I don't be, like I said, I don't have time to be on YouTube like that and going into what other spiritualists are doing and all. I don't got time for that because the bitch ain't gonna show up. The bitch ain't gonna call me personally and confront me. Hoes keep it on the internet. They be on their channel. They say shit about shit when they can reach out. They got an email address. They can get a number or they can get a location. And they don't want none of that. They sit up on their shit because they want their views. Ain't nobody here trying to really solve no shit. They're just trying to get clicks and, oh my God, Kat, you're so cute. That's what they want. So, like I said, that whole thing about people watching and, oh wait, who was that? Girl, that's how people don't be typing in there, but oh well. Girl, who was that? Girl, I saw her up in Lovey's room, and Lovey gave a reading on her man too, and now she's in your room talking about she need clarity on her man. Girl, I wouldn't read her because that means she's jumping from person to person. Like I said, that's why we prep ourselves, okay? We prep ourselves because we don't need none of that low hanging shit. Because, bitch, you will get got. I'm not taking back what I just said, neither. Bitch, you will get got. You intentionally think you bringing some shit over here? Bitch, I'll show you. Where's my IC? Bitch. Damn. Anywho, let me see in here before I go, honey. Come on in here, Edibles. Yes, honey, Edibles. Yes, honey. Come on here. Kiana. Hey, Kiana. Hey, Kiana. Kiana, I'm waiting on your email. Okay, we ready to get in. Yes, okay, you ready? Okay, Jay, send me that email too. Kiana, I need that email too, okay? Come on in here. Yes, honey, y'all. Yes, y'all. Ooh, it is cold outside, y'all. Yes, honey. Come on, 11 coach. Oh my God, 11 coach. I need you to email me too. Yes, I need you to email me too. Okay, email me. It's too many psychics on every platform giving general readings. Let me tell you something, Jay. Let me tell you one. Let me tell you one motherfucking thing. If I hear one more divine masculine, divine feminine, if I hear one more, that's what I'm saying. These people have to be in some type of pyramid. Like, they all have to be connected. Like, I just don't, like, even going into tarot stuff, like, everybody has a different style and a different way of reading and doing things, right? Just like I said with spell working. If everybody, if you like, no shade. Somebody hit me up a couple of years ago. We did some real heavy work, and we still do work now. But she had to get reconditioned because she was like, "What kind of spell you did for me?" And I said it. Oh, yeah, because I went to another worker, and that worker did the same ritual for me a couple of years ago, and they didn't do nothing like that. So, are you sure you did the work? And I'm just like, honey, so that spiritualist that you got the work done, they caught the spell the same thing I caught the spell, or what? Because if you read the picture, I told you the type of spell that was. Oh no, okay, and what that you said they were a voodooist, a voodooist, or what did you say they were? Okay, they were a hoodooist. Okay, because people saying voodooist. It's not a voodooist, it's a voodoo. But anyway, hoodooist. Okay, so and where were they from? Okay, because bitch, I'm not from there. Okay, so that's all. Like I said, Missouri hoodoo is different from Tennessee hoodoo, is different from Alabama hoodoo, is different from Indiana hoodoo, is different from Oklahoma hoodoo, different from Louisiana hoodoo, different from Florida hoodoo, different from Philly hoodoo. Like, every place have their own fucking hoodoo. So, like I said, there's no way that a bitch is from Alabama, Florida, Texas, New York, California, and Washington And they all do the same fucking type of hoodoo. There is no way. There is no way, bruh. And the same thing with the readers. Girl, they read the exact same way. Divine Masculine is coming on here with this card right here. And Divine Masculine is saying that he wants his money back. Who the fuck is Divine Masculine, bitch? And what money does he want back? Because, bitch, you said in the other reading that Divine Masculine don't got a fucking job. So are you just giving out everybody a general reading for everybody until somebody say, oh, the reading you did the other day was for me. Now I really want a reading. Why are you selling spirits like that? Or why are you buying spirits like that? If they know your gift, they know your gift. And then even going into saying, okay, there's two people in here I'm going to give a reading to today. And let's see what spirit says and give them that reading. So the people who are watching can say, yeah, I want to read it done too. Okay, go ahead and send me that email. But that thing with divine masculine, divine feminine, and I'm not going to say nothing, but one of them was actually funny. I've not seen it in a couple of months, but she was so funny because mom was doing all these little facial expressions and all this shit like Norman, for y'all know, girl, Norman Freeman, is it Norman Freeman or Norman Freeman? It's not, it's Norma or Norman. It has to be Norman. It's the man, I think it's Norman Freeman. Either way, this bitch was doing like what he be doing on his little skits and shit. And she was like, all right, excuse me, and then she was up here talking about some runes and shit. Talk about some. My great grandmother called this hadith. Hadith. Okay, y'all, excuse me. I'm trying to say how my grandmama said hadith. Yeah, she said something like that, and I was just like, "Is mama a recovering addict doing readings for people?" Because I don't want those energies on me. If a bitch is fighting with the spirit, and there's no shade, if a bitch is fighting with the spirit of addiction, like deep like that, not addiction to shopping, not because bitch, if the bitch got an addiction of shopping, that means she got money to spend. So bitch, yeah. But like I said, an addiction to all the other shit, and she's fighting with that, yeah, mama, I don't want you pulling my energy because those spirits are still wrestling with you. The spirits that are putting you through the alcoholism and the drug, whatever the fuck you got on, pill popping, snorting that you do. Yeah, and the mama, now those spirits are gonna be reaching out to me. Now all of a sudden I'm gonna be having cravings for that shit. But anyway, like I said, she be funny because she be sitting here, doing shit, and her floor be moving and shit. And she be like, "Ooh, y'all, spirit is in here moving," and I'm sitting here looking like, "Is spirit moving or your floor moving?" Because you can hear the floor speaking. Anyway, she's funny, and then Mama be pulling out these little buttons and shit, and be like, "Spirit is saying that your mouth is too open and you talk a little too much because the lips are there." And then she go pull another thing and be like a wine bottle. Spirit said you need to have yourself a drink because divine masculine is getting you right together. Like, what in the fucking motherly love is going on? And you're not reading no professional people like that. You're not reading a Caucasian professional woman like that. You're not reading an educated Dubai type of. And see, that's all these people. That's why y'all be upset when these people ain't reaching out to you. You don't have people from Dubai. You don't got people from London. You don't got people from Australia. You don't got people from California. You don't got people from Canada. You don't got people from Brazil reaching out to you to get some fucking work done because the shit that you do is so it's let me keep it with the people that can relate with me. But spirit is international, honey. Spirit is non-denominational. So, bitch, if I'm a reader, I can read you regardless if you're black, white, gay, straight, Christian, Jewish, Muslim. You speak another language, bitch, you might need to get a translator. But bitch, I can still read that motherfucking energy. So it's like, yeah, mama, these girls be from the projects. No tea, no shade. They be reading only the project people, and that's what their readings be going toward. Can you tell us what divine masculine that we're dealing with when it comes to a Fortune 500 type of divine masculine? I would love to see a divine masculine reading for a Fortune 500 type of man. I'd love to see a divine masculine and divine feminine reading for a mother from the suburbs or for, what is it, Potomac? I would love to see a reading like that. I would love to see a divine feminine reading for something like that. Like it's always that little, drunken shit and baby mama issue, baby daddy issue. Like they're putting spells out there. Anyway, let me get off of that, y'all. I'm getting a little sidetracked. Time. Let me get off of that, honey. So anyway, yes, Jay, that whole divine masculine and Gemini this week. There's a reading. We're gonna pull some cards for this week for Gemini, and it'd be regular tarot cards. Like shouldn't the tarot cards be corresponded with zodiac energy? Because they got zodiac um cards out there, tarot cards and oracle cards and stuff. Shouldn't that be in correspondence to that? Like, how are you pulling the regular arcana, major arcana cards for zodiacs and shit, and it works for every Gemini, every Sagittarius. And I used to look at a girl for like 6 months because she looked like she had it all. And girl, it was like weekly horoscopes for everybody. And I'm like, okay, bitch. So if I'm sitting here watching your video, and I'm a Gemini, right? And you're doing these broad readings for Geminis, and I watch your videos for almost 5 months, and you're doing weekly readings. How is that none of these readings that you're talking about is pertaining to me? Because Spirit knows that I'm watching you. So when you pull these cards, Spirit will show you, oh, well, this is going to apply to this person. So it's just, Spirit just said, no, bitch, there's too many numbers out there. Everybody's watching, but we're not going to generalize it. Even going to like some of them be calling out like, yeah, this week I'm seeing something for the Geminis. But I want to say this too. One of you Geminis is actually a little blah 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 blah, and I'm seeing something with a friendship going on with you right now. Like, bitch, that right there, calling shit like that. Like, oh, okay, yeah, she's speaking to me. And of course, even going into, and I'm gonna be done. Even going into how there's probability and possibilities. So even going into phenotypes, out of 8 billion people, 2 billion people are bound to look alike because there's not that many fucking differences when it comes to looks and shit. Eventually, the looks will overlap itself, right? And that's just a part of universal law with everything. So same thing with patterns and stuff. So even if you had 1 million people following you and you did a generalized reading for a year, within that year, Spirit with the probability and possibility, right? Going into law of relativity and similarity and all the good stuff, polarities, all that shit adds up. You will talk about a subject that everyone, even if it's 20,000 of your followers, will connect to. I'm just saying. So it's like, yeah, mama, is Spirit really going on here? Or is this some bullshit just to get people, to look up and shit and tap in? And then I think one of them, she had a cute little background too. She said she don't do readings for people. So I was like, so you just do this for the YouTube check then, huh? Pretty girl too, very pretty. Mama had a cute background, pull little cards and say, yes, hello. The camera will zoom in and shit. Hi, we're seeing the Empress card, the Fool's card, the Hangman, and I'll see a Nine of Pentacles here. Do you know what that means? So, girl, why are you giving these broad readings, but people that are watching these videos can't hit you up for a private reading if you're really a reader? What's really going on here, sis? So you're doing it for the YouTube check. You're not doing it for the Vine. You're not doing it for the Spirit. You're doing it for the YouTube checks, bitch. And it's gonna run out though, girl. Because like I said, YouTube is changing their rules, so bitch. It's gonna run out, ho. You should have been collecting the clients and not the motherfucking checks. So that's wrong with y'all motherfucking ass now. When you're greedy, all you care about is the checks and not the service. And I said, I'm big on customer service, bitch. Fuck the fact that I'm just one customer out of 1 million. Okay. It's the fact that, bitch, I'm still a customer. So do you want me to keep coming back or you just don't give a fuck about me at all? Because that's what it comes down to. So, bitch, if you're doing it for the YouTube views and you're doing it for the YouTube checks, you're not doing it for the service because it can't go both ways, honey. It can't go both ways. That's that, bitch. I'm content with those who join my events. I'm content with those who pay for product. I'm content with those who send over donations, girl. And I get more with that than I've done with any YouTube check, even when I had 10,000 followers. So like I said, at the end of the day, bitch, there's people on here that have 25,000 followers and only making $300, $400 off a YouTube check. I'm not cutting in, but I'm making it obvious. All this shit's public record. Honey, they have 25,000 followers, 35,000 followers, 45,000 followers. Girl, their videos get like 10,000, 12,000 views. And girl, they only cap it on $1,500 a month on YouTube checks. And it's like, damn, sis. So imagine if you did casework for people and you did actual real readings for people. Yeah, girl. Ain't nobody doing that. Ain't nobody doing that, honey. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me start doing this so I don't have to scroll down too hard like that. Mystic Persia never give false readings at all. Stop playing. I know that's right, honey. Listen, let them play. Let them play. Come on in here, Queen, and play. Let them play, Jay, though. Let them play because you know why? It leaves room for people who really want a reading to reach out and say, listen, Mystic, I need a reading today. Bam, okay, I got time. Because I actually felt bad because somebody hit me up a couple of weeks ago who is also a major supporter. We've done some real big work in the past. And we actually haven't done the work in probably about 2 or 3 years because they were getting their stuff together. But either way, they actually wanted a reading and I couldn't do a reading because I was already booked for that day. Like I said, I try not to do more than 3 readings in a day. And I had other stuff that I was preparing for a guest to come. So I was like, ooh, damn. And I felt bad because of course they really, hey, could you do a reading for me right now? I could send over now. I was like, yeah, damn, unfortunately, no. So, like I said, that leaves room for people who are really about their life, who really support me. So that way, bitch, yeah, you have more room. Hey, I need a reading on Monday. I'm available. Okay. I say that's absolutely, that resonates so much. Readings are really confirming your inner life. It is. Because of course, if you have insight stuff, you're like, I need confirmation. And like I said, when you get to a level of spirituality and your spirits are strong, your ancestors are strong, you know who your spirit guide is, you know who your spirit guide or spirit guides. You can go in and you can get this information yourself. That's why I gag when someone was saying that they are a Reiki master, but they were coming to me, and I'm not judging this person because they do watch, but they said they were a Reiki master and they came to me for work because I'm like, in my Reiki master training or my Reiki training, let's get into that. Reiki training, then it goes into Reiki master, then it gets into Reiki teaching. Those are two different levels. Either way, there's a practice that you go into to get energy from the universe, right? Reiki is tapping into the universal energy that's always around us. So it's like, how are you tapping into that energy and healing people? But when it comes to yourself, there's a blockage there. And I always tell people, typically that's why it says some things come through fasting and praying. Let's go into the Bible. We could pull up these scriptures if you need to. Going into the Bible, it says there's certain things come through fasting and praying. Fasting is not just about not eating. Sometimes fasting is giving up sex. Fasting is giving up drugs. Fasting is giving up alcohol. You should be giving that shit up anyway. Fasting is not watching TV. Fasting is not hanging around with people. Fasting is not do whatever you're accustomed to, whatever you're greedy with, whatever give you fullness in the body. Fasting is abstaining from that. It's removing yourself out that situation. So if you're afraid to be alone, you're afraid to be single. Fasting is saying, listen, for a week, I'm going to go stay somewhere. And babe, we cannot have no interactions. We need a little break. And once again, they'd be like, well, what? You cheating on me, bitch? It's time to go. Because I'm doing this for my spirit and you're not really understanding this. So, like I said, fasting and praying. And then, of course, seeking and the spirit coming to you and telling you exactly what you need to know. And it comes through dreams. It comes through actions. Like I tell people, angels, going into the angel magic class, we're going to go over that as well if you've signed up for it. And I think there's 2 of you in here that signed up for it. We're going to go over angels send anywhere from 1,000 to 10,000 messages every single day. And if you cannot pay attention to it in your ear, which usually comes in through your right ear, if it comes in through your left ear, that means spirit is trying to translate something to you from someone else. So we talked about this before. Oh my God, y'all. And another thing too, something that's been recently happened. I'm gonna have to look into this. When I'm tapping into energies and spirits are coming through and I'm seeing stuff, my nose gets bothered. Like the right nostril gets bothered. And I'm gonna have to look into that because I've never had that happen until recently, right? When we were doing some shit on some people. But either way, so when it's the right ear, this is ancestors, this is spirit guide, this is something close to you, a deceased relative, and they're conveying a message to you for you. When it's the left ear, humming, buzzing, clicking, and sometimes you hear actual audio, right? You hear whispers and stuff, right? And not going to go into me. You hear this. That is somebody conveying something to you through your spirit, if that makes any sense. So going into that, if you're not able to understand that, then it comes to you in a dream, right? If you're not able to get in a dream and interpret that dream, then okay, it comes to you in action. Maybe you say, okay, today I'm about to go to the grocery store, and you get there so packed where you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go back home. Spirit is trying to tell you something. And that's what I learned, bitch. Like if I say today, I wanna go and I wanna whatever, and something happens, I immediately pull over and I'm like, Spirit, there's something that needs to come through that you need to talk about me with, and or you need to talk to me about, and I'm here to pay attention. I quiet myself down and it comes through. So like I said, even going into those who say they're spiritualists but they can't read themselves, it sounds like either your heart chakra is blocked, your crown chakra is blocked, or your sacral chakra is blocked, and we know that's sexual energy. So either you're doing a little too much sexual activity, okay, or you have not done enough. For one, for two, going into the heart, there's trauma there that's clouding you, and that's why you can't tap into that. Okay, so like I said, those are two things. Well, three things, but two things for sure. Going into the crown, anything to block the crown. It could be sleep deprivation. It could be alcoholism. It could be smoking, drinking, all the good stuff. Anything that blocks the cerebral and the frontal lobes and the all the good stuff. The hippocampus, the corpus callosum. Yeah, get into all that. So, like I said, spirit are always it's always sending you messages, and you just have to listen. And then if you are like, listen, I'm getting signs, but I'm not too sure what these signs are meaning, that's when you consult with the spiritualist. But like I said, eventually you will get there to where you don't have to go to a spiritualist. If people been going to readers for 30, 40, 50, fucking 60 years, and you're going to that reader just because you really cannot see anything, oh honey, you need to pray a little harder. You need to get your spirits right, because your spirit, something's wrong with your spirits. There's some type of connection that you're not having with your spirits, and that's why you're not getting the information. Like I said, going to a spiritualist is to get clarity on a inner knowing. It's not to get full insight. Well, I don't know, I can't see, I'm not a reader, so that's why I go to readers. Bitch, you don't gotta be a fucking reader to know your fucking destiny. We were all born with gifts to know our fucking lives. If you need a complete stranger to sit here and tell your life every single day, all the damn time, even when you're like, well, I had no idea about that, I'm gonna need you to get your spirit stick. I'm gonna need you to pray to the Holy Spirit. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and go into the Holy Trinity. I'm gonna need you to go into an intercession with Saint Clair. I need you to go into an intercession with any of your ancestors that you want to call out, of your great grandmother, your grandfather, whoever you think you know, anybody you know in this like the past. I need you to go in prayer with them. Ooh, girl. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Ain't nobody playing that. Ain't nobody playing that, honey. Yes, honey, come on in here, RJ Black. Yes, honey, come on. Oh, yes, come on there, RJ Black with his hands to self. RJ Black, Leo God. Yes, honey, come on in here. Yes, honey, come on in here. Yeah, I'm going to email you tonight. Please do. Listen, I got me some cheesecake. I'll be picking that on. Girl, listen, tonight is the night. I got me a cheesecake, you all. I sure did. Yes, I did. Girl, bitch, I sure did from Vons. I sure did for $5. Bitch, please. Girl, I worked hard this week. I deserve a fucking cheesecake. Okay. Okay. Like, I swear I was the only one in the chat, y'all. What the fuck is with YouTube? You do be the only person in chat sometimes, honey. I gotta start giving something out. I gotta start giving something out to my people that be in here. Be like, listen, Mystic, I'm here. They be on it, Mystic. Mystic, hey, can I book? Can I book? We're gonna have that's gonna have to be our first spiritual retreat or something. Okay. Y'all, we doing a spiritual retreat this year, but only those who've been sponsors and contributors could come on out. Come on out here, honey. We got enough room for all y'all. Okay, for all y'all's. Okay, come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes. I had to refresh and come back, then the chat appeared. YouTube be on some bullshit. That's what I said, bitch. Listen. I was once a YouTube person. I said, "Oh my God, let me try to get the YouTube checks because girl, people are making millions of dollars on doing YouTube, right?" And then when I got that creator, when you get between 1,000 and 3,000, they start sending you advertisements for that group of people to do the YouTube workshops. And then I think it's 3,000 to 7, and they probably don't do this anymore. But I know they did that back on that other channel, Ancient Egyptian Magic. And then when you get to be 10,000 up, they had a little group for y'all on a certain day, and only exclusive people can go. And I told y'all that someone I know who had like 250,000 people like, hey, this YouTuber is gonna be at this event, da da da. And I'm like, oh my God, I want to go. And they're like, come on, you could come, you could be my plus one. Bitch, I wish I would never done that. Went to go meet that old skanky face bitch. And she was just like, who? And how many followers you have? 5,000. 5,000. Ooh, honey, I have 5,000 for only one day of me being on YouTube. Like, okay. Okay. I mean, what does that mean though, sis? Like you make it seem like being a YouTuber is like being something actually special. Like, what the fuck are you saying, sis? Right? Still being nice and cordial. Yeah, and how long you been on YouTube for? Bitch, you said you had that channel from 2011 and it's 20 fucking 17. Wow, 6 years and all you had is 5,000 subscribers. Interesting. You must be like a drama channel or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut up. I don't got nothing to say to her. I wish I would have came. When I see her YouTube videos, I thought she was cute. She kept her mouth shut. She looked pretty on the YouTube too. I don't know if it's the lighting or the makeup, but bitch, right here in person, mama's looking like a damn drag queen, and they're not a pretty one either. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and step back. I'm not gonna say nothing else. And then of course, I don't know if that was her boyfriend. I don't know who that was coming up and was like, yeah, she's very uncomfortable. um, can y'all leave? Oh, bitch, we were gonna go anyway. Ain't nothing. We were gonna go anyway, honey. Yeah, it's time for me to go, bitch. Yeah, honey. Oh, you taking? Okay, my rental's over there. Let's go ahead and go over there. And yeah, girl. Ocean Festival was a few weeks ago in Atlanta. You should come down next year. Listen, they have the Ocean Festival in Atlanta. They have the Ocean Festival in Philly. It's called Ocean Dottie, right? I think TC was trying to invite me to that. What else? They have another one somewhere too. I think in Canada or something. I want to go to the one over there in Nigeria. I got a lot of Nigerian people that support me off of here and on other platforms. Some of them are in Thailand. Nigerian people, they really be, yeah, they really listen. I wonder if Nigerian men like just everybody now. Because everybody allegedly had a Nigerian prince. So I wonder if they're just like everybody. Because I remember two things. There was a lady that was kind of well known. And she said, you walk like Nigerian woman, very strong, very sexual, and like you're on a prowl, right? That's what the actual first woman said, right? And then the second woman was like, where are you from? And she's like, yeah, you're giving me Caribbean or like Nigerian. And I'm like, okay. Okay, I've never been told that I give Nigerian. And she said, oh, I'm saying the way that you stand and da 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 da. Okay, yeah, Nigerian women are very strong and they command their presence. And I was like, oh, okay, girl. So I couldn't be Ethiopian, Somalian. I could be none of that. It have to be Nigerian. Okay, I'll take that. I love Nigerian people. Okay, and then the man. I think I told y'all the story. I was on the phone with one of my sisters 2 months ago, and there was a man coming out of the habit, right, with food, and the motherfucker hit my car, and I was like, "Excuse me," and then he's like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I know he's Nigerian, bitch." I rolled that window all the way up, bitch, and he's like, "Hey, hey, hey, put it in reverse." And kept it going. Because I don't want to have to get into the tea and all that. I don't want to have to say, "Hi, I'm trans. Sorry." Anyway, I want to go to Nigeria, Oshun, or somewhere like that. Yes, honey, I want to go somewhere exotic. People are waking up. I know that's right, honey. Not enough though. Not enough, honey. Not enough, honey. Yeah, most Ifa people in Atlanta are initiated from the Oshun lineage. The festival's pretty big here. Okay, y'all got a lot of Ifa people over here in Atlanta. Do I know any Ifa people? No, the Ifa people I know are either in, yeah, New York. Um, there's another place too. Was it Chicago? Chicago or Milwaukee? I don't know. But I know for sure New York. A lot of Ifa people. Matter of fact, one of the people up here was kicked out of the Ifa. She was kicked out of an Ifa house, bitch. How the fuck you get kicked out of a fucking spiritual house? And then mom was like, I got kicked out because I can't remember what the fuck she said. Girl, no, you got kicked out because you were messy as fuck. bitch. Is you should have told me you got kicked out of any type of spiritual house like that, sis. Because I'm like, sis, you got kicked out, bitch, because you're a messy ass bitch. And that's why I should have stopped talking to you a long fucking time ago, bitch. Because when they kicked your ass out, that's why you got all these spirits on you, girl. Your back is aching, your bra too tight, and your booty shaking from left to the right. Bitch, stop, girl, stop it. Would Southern California have more Caribbean influence for real? Yes, honey. You wish. Oh, you wish Southern California had more Caribbean influences. Southern California, I think, have um Central Central American influences. Yeah, they got a lot of Belizeans down there, honey. Yeah, honey. Yeah. Y'all got a lot of like Belizeans, Nicaraguans, um, and Panamanians. I know for sure Belizeans and Nicaraguans. I know for sure. I'm saying Nicaraguans. Okay, yeah. Anyway, y'all have a lot of the Nicaraguans, okay, down there. A lot of them, okay. Primarily in the 909 Inland Empire, they have a lot of Central American people. Yes, a lot. Hmm. Yes, honey. I hate when readers say this is for interpretation. Kiana, you know why they don't? You know why they say that? They don't want a lawsuit. They don't want a lawsuit. I was sitting here. Somebody shared a story with me about something, right? Someone shared a story with me about a situation that happened on the East Coast somewhere. I won't say too much about it, right? Because y'all might be linked to the situation. And it was something about a reader gave somebody a reading about a situation. The person did a ritual on the situation and they got busted still. So then they had nerve to sue the reader. And when they went into the court and they were like, "Can you present your information?" Basically, the person was like, "Listen, the reader said this. You could see right here that if I continue to do the crime that I'm doing, just basically the crime I'm doing, that I will not get caught as long as I do an egg ritual. But as you can see, I got busted, Your Honor, and they gave me 2 to 7 years and da 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 da." And so the bitch got in trouble for that, right? So going into that, that's like I keep saying, a lot of these people out here that's collecting this money, talking about they do 30, 40 readings a day. Bitch, that's called embezzlement. Okay, embezzlement, even fraud, because you're taking the money, you're giving false hopes and shit like that. Going into this, even some people when they do celebrity readings and shit, they be trying to say allegedly. But why are you scared if it's really what? So like, are you like? I can see some of the stuff you're saying allegedly because some stuff will not come out, and I can see that. But some stuff that's public record is like, why are you saying allegedly if it's real? But I feel like I could take allegedly versus entertainment purposes. Yeah, I think allegedly I could take that over entertainment purposes because like you said, entertainment purposes only. Like, mama, what is that? Are you really giving a reading or are you doing it just for fun? And I think a lot of people do that, especially people that be fighting so hard for YouTube notoriety and Instagram notoriety. I'm just like, but mama, if you had 20,000, like let's go into the 1% rule or even 10% rule. I think it's 10%. If you have 250,000 followers, right? 250,000 followers, 25,000 of those people, even 2,500 of those people are interacting with you on a regular. Is that not enough people to offer your services to make a good living off of? Especially when you're offering readings for like $700 and casework for like $3,000 or $4,000. Is I mean that's a lot of money, and let's say 4,000 times 2,500, girl, that's money. That's money, sis. So it's like, what are you really doing? Are you, like I said, are you really being of service? Or are you just doing this for money? Because for me, it's a being of service. Like, bitch, like I said, I'm be good. I have trades, bitch. I went to school for things. On top of that, bitch, going into sex working, bitch. I have a very sexy body. I'm not tooting my own horn, bitch. I could definitely get it that way, girl. I could be a stripper. I could be a prostitute. I could be an escort. I could be a whatever it is, girl, to get the coin. I don't have to offer spiritual services. So clearly, this is what I'm doing to help people because, bitch, this ain't easy money. People like it's not fucking easy money, but you got to work for this money. And if you really, really think about it, going to like adult stuff, you can make 250 an hour. You can get probably 3 or 4 clients in one day. Okay, 250 times three, girl. And girl, 3 hours only, you make that much money. And then doing casework, or let's say even doing readings, like bitch, you're doing even okay bitch, but you're pulling energy, so now you're being zapped. Now you're opening yourself up because you got to do work before you do the reading, and you got to do work after the reading. There's not no thank you spirit, be gone, I've done the reading, go home now. There's no doing that. When you do a reading, you have to prepare yourself. When you're done with the reading, you got to close that space out. And also going into protection work, even like I said, going into offering people advice. I told y'all, and well, maybe I didn't tell y'all, but a couple of years ago, somebody was getting something put on them, and this was a free work. And like I said, this person watches. I'm not gonna tell you if this person's close to me or not. This person watches. I don't want them to get offended. We've talked about this before, but of course they're gonna probably hit me up privately and say, "Hey, bitch, blah blah blah." Then I'll have to come out here and I have to cuss their ass out in front of y'all because I'll be that girl. Being as I brought it to YouTube and you want to comment privately, bitch, I'll. Anyway, we're just gonna send it love and light and positivity. So someone came to me and they were like, without being paid for anything, because I was just on in conversation, and that's why I stopped doing that too. Oh, this is not a reading, I just want to know. Wait, mama, if I'm physically here in California and you're physically in another state and I don't know your man and you're like, this is not a reading, but do you think my man what are the chances of my man cheating on me with my neighbor? That sounds like a reading to me, sis. Because it's not just, okay, well, I'm not going to give you a reading, but I'm just going to tell you what I think, or I'm just going to pull it out of my ass. Like, sis, don't be trying it with me. So, anyway, so the person was like, I feel like something is going on. We're having a series of bad luck. And I instantly tapped in and I said, ooh, there's a very ugly person. And I didn't tell them this because that person could have been their mama. It could have been a sister. But I was just like, ooh, damn, honey. Ooh, this person's very like fake. And they act like they're a good person, but they do some very malicious shit. Like that'll be this will be the person that will say, come to my house. I'm gonna take care of you. And if you stay too long, they'll start putting car transmission fluid in your orange juice and shit. And so I'm telling this to this person, and I'm like, and I feel like this person is connected to the month of April or May. And they're like, oh, I don't know who that could be. And I'm like, okay, well, I know they're doing workings on you. Now, mind y'all, listen, wait, hold up. Let's talk about this right now. So I already said this person's connected to April or May. Just so happened this was in May. This was in May, y'all, when this happened. So literally, bitch, literally, it was like May, I won't give it out. It was in May though. I tell the person this. I show up to Panda Express to get my food and to go home. My car completely goes out. When I say it will not turn, thank God I have roadside assistance. Now I got 3 different types of roadside assistance. One through my car company, one through my insurance, and I got AAA. So, bitch, girl, up to 1,000 miles away, bitch, my car will be towed back to my motherfucking house, bitch. Okay, hello? Anyway, and one of them, they even cover your hotel for a week. Anyway, bitch, when I tell you, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? My car just completely went dead. And they're like, ooh, what, girl? You had gas in your car? Playing into the role. I said, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call you back. So, bitch, I literally called roadside assistant getting flustered. Oh my God. I need to get home. I'm hungry. My food going to be cold. My dog is at home. Ooh. Like, girl, I'm mad, y'all. I'm fucking mad. Literally, everybody like, everything okay? Yeah, everything good. Girl, just getting embarrassed. Like, bitch, my car is fucking dead right in this fucking parking lot. So thank God the tow truck came very quickly. But while the tow truck was coming, it took about a good 20 minutes. And I'm just in this, and I'm just like, mama, this is the source. So I didn't say nothing to this person, y'all. The tow truck came, took me home, and I did my shit. Now, people be thinking I be hoarding, but I always keep supplies on hand, especially now, because you never know. You might need to get into some work. You never know. You might need to take spiritual bath. Bitch, I don't got time to fucking order no shit on Amazon. I don't got time to go to a fucking Botanica if they close at fucking 5 o'clock. Like, bitch, it might be 7 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh God, I'm sensing something. Let me go take a. Anyway, I do the stuff and I said, well, I want to know for sure if it's this person, this person, this person, because I dealt with 3 different people at that time and just happened I gave this person this reading. Guess what? The person confirmed with me that on the day that this happened was their relative's birthday. And I was like, can I see a picture of this woman? I would love to see a picture of this woman. Can I see her? Because I said April fucking May, huh? Let me see a picture of this woman, hon. So she sent over the picture, bitch. I said, God diggity damn motherfucking dog. This bitch is a fucking witch and she's a doing fucking black magic for the longest. And that's why the bitch get what the fuck she wants. She don't get what she wants because she's cute. She get what she wants, she get people. Well, how is that possible? Because she's a Christian woman. Da-da. Well, when is her birthday? Her birthday is May. I mean, didn't I just tell you the other week that this was a person connected to? I mean, but I said, listen, honey, I'm not about to sit here and debate with you. I'm mad because I have to pay for a fuel in my fuel pump. I have to replace my fuel fucking pump. It cost me $600 motherfucking dollars, bitch, and I have to replace my fucking water pump. Bitch, because it's all motherfucking energy, bitch. I'm sitting here telling you and consulting with your motherfucking ass about some bullshit. Instead of your ass jumping on this shit, girl, the energy jump on my ass because I gave you some fucking free fucking advice. Well, how's that possible? A lot of people give advice. Yeah, but a lot of people are not me though, girl. When I say I tap in, I tap in. When it comes down to energy and giving out energy and all this shit, bitch, energy is being sent instantly. Like, girl, there's not no we just gonna talk about things, bitch. Energy is being shifted, energy is being exchanged. People can verify. Julie can verify. We've been on the phone together. We manifest shit out the blue. Shit we weren't even planning on. Go, oh girl, guess what? Why did somebody just cover my food for $45? Oh girl, guess what? Why did I get this? And da 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 da. Like, girl, just crazy shit happen. Like I said, when you're exchanging energy through conversation, even right now, this is exchanging energy right now too. When people talk about free shit and donating shit, this is a donation here, and this is energy being sent out. And people who are able to receive it will motherfucker receive it. So, like I said, the fact is that, bitch, I said this is what it was, and you didn't really want to listen. You're just like, wait. Now you're taking heed. And like I said, I'm not saying this in a mean way, but bitch, that's why I said, like, honey, that energy was so nasty. And the day that I told Spirit, I said, Spirit, how I know if it's come from this person, make them call me on this day. And guess what? When they called, oh my God, I don't know what happened to me over the weekend, but I was feeling like real da 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 da. And I was like, oh yeah, so this was you. So now that we're talking right now, this is the woman that's doing the working, and she's been doing the working for at least 2 or 3 years. And the workings that she was doing, it wasn't just because she didn't like you, it's to get back at somebody else who you're connected to. And they were like, well, who was that? You can figure that out, honey. I'm not giving up. You can figure that out who they're coming for. Who do you deal with and that you're connected to and you really think about a lot? That's who they're doing the work on. And if you don't get it together, that energy is going to keep manifesting and it's going to get rougher. It's going to get like when you know that there's something going on and you're getting clarity. And I'm giving you free advice right now, sis. This is a free reading. You better get on that work right now because that energy is going to manifest and it's going to fuck some shit up. And I kid y'all not. Ever since that, slowly but surely, shit was being fucked up. Now they've been really cracking down. They begin that energy together. But I'm like, honey, energy is energy. And that's why you can't be sitting here playing these little games with shit like that. When you get clarity on somebody doing some shit on you, well, who and why? Why would they put a spell on me? I'm such a good woman. I'm a Christian. I pray to God every day. What did I do? Girl, is that important? Because, bitch, I'm not telling you I'm charging you to do the work for you. I'm telling you need to do the work. Whether you do it yourself or you pay me to do it, but bitch, you need to do that fucking work. And girl, if you're not trying to pay for my collaboration, my advice, you go ahead and you Google spells on how to remove hexes, curses, and jinxes, because those are 3 different things. Okay? And we could talk about that too. We need to talk about that in another fucking video. Those are 3 fucking separate things. So it's like, yeah, you need to get that together, ma'am, because it's going to manifest and it's going to become very nasty and unexpected shit's going to happen to you. Okay. And I know people right now that was diagnosed with shit that doctors don't know what the fuck it is. Because spells and shit just lingered. Curses just lingered. Bitches sending you shit just kept lingering. And I don't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. I gotta fuck tonight. I can't do a ritual. Oh girl, I don't got time for that. I gotta go to Walmart tonight. I don't got time for that, girl. I gotta sit on the phone and talk to my sister-in-law about her marriage. Oh, you a marriage counselor now? Bitch, please. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. My bad grammar is embarrassing. I heard that. Listen, we all have it, honey. Listen, you be hearing the way I be talking on here, honey. I be speaking like English is my second language, honey. I go on here and saying shit, sometimes saying, wait, did I just say uh confusion or confessing? The fuck? I be sitting here fighting with myself about that. Come on, come on in, St. Clair, clear our vision. That's right. Come on in. We got some water from St. Clair, honey. Yes, honey. Somebody sent me some St. Clair water. Where the fuck is that water at, girl? She got that little pyramid thing with the lantern in her hand. She's good for psychic vision and stuff. Yes, honey. Come on in, Joey. Sexy men in Nigeria. Listen, there's sexy men all over. Cape Verdean is another hot place for me over there in that on that continent. Cape Verdean men, honey. Cape Verdean men, honey, they be having some slongs and slongs. And I don't care about big peens, honey, because that girl, you ain't making my mouth loose. You ain't making no booty hole loose. You ain't stretching nothing out but my mind. So, bitch, it's good to look at and to touch. But honey, I'll be like, what the fuck is going on here? Is this human? This what the fuck is going on in here? You some type of alien, ET and shit. Okay. I followed you through 3 channels. Edibles, can you tell me these 3 channels? People on YouTube go through so much, and not because they're innocent, they do the most. You said it. You said it. And that's why I say too, like I learned from that whole basic ass witch crew that you could be the nicest person. Like my whole intention of being on YouTube was to do my shit and get the fuck off. But in the process of that growth and in the process of things getting off and taking off, then people stepped in and they were like, nope, you got to get this bitch together. Nope, you got to. And I honestly feel like they sent a guy to me. And I feel like I rejected a guy because looking back, I told you a lot of guys used to hit me up and be like, damn, you so pretty. Damn, I would love to date you. I love your intelligence. Ooh. And I'm like, something don't sound right. And they'll play, oh, I didn't know you were I didn't know you were a trans woman. Like, okay. I feel like I sound like a trans woman. Okay. I feel like I look like a trans woman. Like, bitch. So it's like, okay. Okay, brother. So anyway, I noticed that when I rejected one of these guys, and I told y'all about it because he's connected to a well-known spiritual person. I won't say no names, but he's connected to a well-known spiritual person. I believe that that's his mother or something. I don't know. But when I rejected his ass and was like, yeah, no, thank you. Then all of a sudden, bitches started coming through and commenting, you're not Oshun. You're not that. You're not a real trans woman. You're just a fucking nigga. And I was like, damn, I'm minding my own business. Like, bitch, I'm not here to fight, girl, because I want to fight in real life. Like, there's no internet fighting for me, sis. Like, if you about that, sis, you meet up. Like, ain't no going back and forth on the keyboard. Fuck you, you tranny, you wig, you dry ass bitch. You look like a hoe. Your mouth is open. Bitch, you suck a dick. You over there process. Like, girl, ain't no internet keyboard and type it out, girl. I don't got time for that. Like, bitch, I want you to meet with me in person. So, bitch, you get in my personal space, bitch, you get got. That whole I'm big and bad and I run with it and I get people together and I'm that type of bitch. That's what they all say. And then when you sit in person, go, they quiet as fuck. Like I had a cousin a couple of years ago, girl. She really thought she was that girl, and she was talking shit. Ooh, if this bitch ever needs surgery, this bitch don't have to go get no fake titties and a fake ass and fake hips. I can give this bitch some of my fat, and the bitch's hands is big. So I wonder how that's gonna play out. Oh, bitch, I saw her in person. Hi. Like, you got something you need to tell me, cousin? You were talking about my big ass hands and shit. Uh-huh. Hands are so big and all that. I look like I could play basketball and shit. You got something you need to say? Because I got something I need to tell you too, because your baby daddy wanted to fuck. Yeah, he was over there pulling his little dick out, was trying to get me to suck on it. Yeah, uh-huh. You want to tell me something, cousin? Of course I didn't tell her, so I'm thinking this in my mind. So she's like, hey. And she kept walking. I was like, oh. She had something to say on the internet and she had something to tell him, but she couldn't tell me what she had to say. Oh, girl, they be looking down on their phone and shit. We're talking to shit. Fuck that nigga, and that nigga will never be a woman. And bitch, be on that phone when you see them. Oh, hi. Hi, what you doing, girl? Can you? Okay, girl. Are you scared? Are you scared? Because you were talking a lot of shit virtually. You were talking a lot of shit through the telephone and shit, telling people shit about me. And now I'm here. You don't want to confront me. You got a lot to say there, but you won't say shit now, huh? Going to tell the cousin too, girl. Yeah, that's my cousin, and that's not a real woman. Girl, telling all these people that, and they girl on Mocha looking a fucking fool and shit. Girl, you're not a woman. Everybody know you're a trans. We know that you're a nigga. Everybody saying that's some Mocha space, y'all. When I got in the chat room, and I'm just like, who spilled my business? Girl, my cousin. Girl, he have nerve. Cousin, we need to go eat out. You ever ate at Tandoori Nights? Yeah, we should go to Tandoori Nights. They got some good Indian food. And I said, honey, listen, I'm not going to eat at no restaurant with you at all. We're not breaking bread together. I don't even want you in my presence right now because I'm so pissed off right now. I could punch you right in that damn mouth right now. Oh my God, why? What you so hostile about? Oh, you really don't know? Okay, because Veronica, is that her name? Veronica or Vivica? You know, the Mexican military girl? The one that's butchy, but she's not a butch. Yeah, uh-huh. The one that said that you smell like pee and shit. Uh-huh. Well, she said that you also told her and her family and friends that I was a nigga. And that I'm not really a woman and all sort of good stuff. And so can we clarify what is that? Well, that's not what I said. What I actually told them because they said that they wanted to know about you and they showed me your profile and they said, would I holla? And I was like, no, that's my cousin. And I was like, that's kind of weird though. Out of all the people, there's 450,000 people in the city, okay, and 60% of them are females. How would they show you my profile and just so happen that you're related to me? That just doesn't sound right. And I said, you know what? I think I'm just going to go because the more I'm sitting here talking about this with you, hun, it's pissing me the fuck off, and I'm really about to go crazy, bitch. Bitch. Y'all be thinking hormones turn bitches and shit crazy, bitch. Tonight is the night, so you go ahead and have fun at Tandoori Nights, and I'll call Tandoori Nights. I'll let them know that there's a messy ass butch queen coming in to eat. Bitch, you want to talk about other people's business, girl. Then he got mad when somebody said he was gay. When they said, yeah, we heard that he was out here doing some gay shit with his bisexual friend. Then he's like, I'm not gay. I like pussy. And he crying and shit. Oh, now you see what it feels like now, huh, buddy boy? Mm-hmm. You see how that work? Mm-hmm. Oh, God. Stop. I'm falling to sleep. Says gotta go to work in AM. Bye. I'm listening to you while I sleep. Listen, enjoy that. Have a good day at work tomorrow, honey. Tomorrow's one of my off days. Praise you, God. Yes, honey. I first found you on the last days of Ancient Gesture Magic. I know, honey. Jay, I can't believe that. I can't believe those. I can't believe those hogs just really thought they were coming and fuck some shit up. Jay, go on Google Chat. Oh, how y'all know? How y'all know about Google Chat and shit? Y'all Google people's name? Uh huh. Uh huh. I'm in Manhattan tonight. God, there's so many demons here. All over. That's how I'm playing with New York, honey. I go to New York. Listen, I want to say this too, by the way. No, I don't want to say that because that's giving out some information. We're just going to say right now that over the past week, there are two important people, not important in my life, because one of them was actually being very disgusting to me. And the other one, I don't know what he was trying to do, pull a train on us. Girl, I told him I was going over there to the East Coast. And he said, oh, you and your girlfriends could come stay at my house. And when I said, well, these are actually, natal females, they were not born of a different experience. He was like, oh, never mind. They can't come over here. Because, bitch, I was ready to book that ticket out there, y'all, to go out there to New Jersey. And he was like, oh, yeah, never mind. They can't stay here. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. Because, bitch, I'm not about to be going from New Jersey to New York and coming back and shit like that. I'm not about to be doing all that. Bitch, I want to go there and I want to come back. I don't want to be going there, flying there, driving there, coming here. So I was like, okay, girl. But now the shit is out of the pan. Bitch, that's off Baps the movie. Who? What's off of Baps the movie? Your back is aching, your bra too tight. Oh my God, I'm so behind on comments, huh? You're Central American, but that's not real IFA. Apollo 200 Visions too. I know that's right. Oh, you want to know about the IFA stuff? Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all got a lot of Apollo down there. That's how Zilla Banks be down in LA a lot. She be over there in LA a lot. Where's that part of LA that Azealia Banks be out a lot, honey? Being a whore, allegedly. Mama always have a Now, this is not a legend. Mama always have a purse full of condoms, money drawn oil, and something else she showed on that purse. I remember that. 3 years ago. She said, "This is what I always have in my bag." That's not alleged, honey. So, like I said, girl, mom over there hoeing it out in LA, girl, getting those spirit demons, allegedly. Okay. Yeah, something about intimate personal skills. Right. They can minimize liability with this is insight now. You can take what you want with this. Okay. This is my interpretation of the energy that is around you. And any information that is discussed during this reading is up for you to take it or leave it. Okay. To the energies I'm seeing now, whether you decide to do work to alter this or whether you decide to sit back and let it manifest, this is it. But I will tell you, this will manifest one way or another. Do you want to proceed? Yes, bam, let's get into it. That's how you get into that. Entertainment purposes, though, honey. So you just acting then. Yeah, right. But seriously, yeah, you said it. Hold. I know that's like, oh, she said hola. Come on now. Hola. Hola, Dee. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. And you're not BFFs. I'm not gonna say who it is. Listen, Dee, don't be digging tonight. Okay? Don't be digging tonight. Okay? Don't be digging tonight, Diddy. Right. So it's not personal, but you want insight professionally, sissy reading. Right. Like when I first heard that, Jay, like one person said it, then another person said the number. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? Because we don't know each other outside of the professional stuff. And you know that I read, right? So it's like, you should be calling your mama and asking your mama. Now, mama, this is not a reading, but mama, do you think that DeAndre is having an affair with his first baby mom? Like, I can see that being that because your mama don't read. But bitch, you know I read. You know I tap into it. So it's like, this is not a reading, but it is a reading? Or are you saying I want to know, but I don't want to pay? Because that's what it sounds like he's saying, sis. That's it. We don't play that, girl. The reading is an hour. Come listen, honey. The time has come for us to end this call. If you want to continue, you go to sit over another, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, honey. There's not no, okay, the reading's done. Okay, we're going to keep talking. Okay, go ahead. Well, I just wanted to know one more thing. Can you give me one more insight? Honey, that reading was over an hour ago. Yeah, unfortunately, now. No. Okay. No, ma'am. I gotta taste some cornflakes right now. I don't know why that just popped up in my mouth and I some cornflakes. Some frosted cornflakes, honey. Yes, honey. People don't get exchange of energy. If it's one-sided, it goes. You said it. You said it. Did you say the same thing with sex? Same thing with sex. Sex is sacral energy, right? Talking is exchange of energy. Hugging is exchange. All that. People don't understand that. Oh, you're being very rude to me, bitch. I don't have to open myself up and become receptive to you. Just like I don't have to push my stuff onto you. Well, why you never talk to him about that? Because I don't want to. I don't want to give you that type of energy. There's somebody I met a couple of years ago who came out as being bisexual, and then in the process of coming out being bisexual, no, they came out as being bisexual, and they were telling everybody that I gave them a spirit of bisexuality. So this person said I'm not a real witch, and then they said that I gave them a spirit of bisexuality. Like, can we make this make sense? So if I'm not a witch or I don't do work or any of that, then how the hell did I give you a bisexual spirit and you were bisexual? And then on the flip side, you told me that you used to do gay shit when you were younger, and you said that your brother put you out of his car and you had to walk 23 miles in your Payless shoes because he didn't want your gas in his vehicle. So I'm trying to clarify this right now, sis. Did I make you bisexual or I made you comfortable with being yourself when you came out? But mama was trying to do that bullshit. Like, yeah, you project something on me, and there was a reason I was telling you this too. It was something about energy and oh yeah, you made me bisexual, so now I can't really deal with you because you turned me out. Okay, we stopped talking, sis, and you still out here doing gay shit. So if it was me that gave you the spirit, don't that mean that we stopped talking and we hashed the shit out? Don't that mean that you should be licking on more poontang and doing poontang instead of sitting on these calls telling your boyfriends and shit? I got fucked at a Planet Fitness. We were in the back of a Sam's Club, and he pulled it out right there. Like, girl, every story since 2016 has been dig, 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 dig. And I'm like, are you bisexual? I've never met a bisexual person only talk about one gender. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of bisexual man speaking of only penis. Like, I've never heard that, bruh. Are you sure you bi? Or are you gay and you don't want to upset your parents even more? Because, bitch, that's what everybody said when they first came out, that they bisexual, so they don't say. I never said that. Bitch, I've always said I was a fucking woman, honey. Hello? But I'm saying, everybody else, I'm bisexual, then it's I think I'm gay, then it's oh, I think I'm drag queen, then it's I think I'm trans. Yeah, mama. Yeah. Mm. I think that's a way for them to get out of legal stuff when they say for temp purposes. It is a way, but it also makes us say, so can you give us an entertainment price then? Like a $5 reading is entertainment to me. I'm just saying, Queen of Plans. If you're charging $5 for your readings and you're saying entertainment purposes only, I'm like, I'm down for it, bruh. If you say $10, then I'm like, I'm down for it too, bruh, because that's a board game price, right? You get a little board game, you play for a board game. That's a board game price, bruh. But when you talk about $300 for entertainment purposes reading, like $300 for entertainment, sis. So which part of this is entertainment? Is this a joke or is this really insight? What's entertainment? That I'm talking to the fake you, a spirit that possessed you, and it's just another personality of yours. Like what is exactly this entertainment? Because I need you to break it down for me. I need you to break it down, Mister. I can't be a Jesuit like the folks. I can't worship somebody who once lived. I know that's right. Listen, we don't know if that's what it happened. I had a spiritual download. I had the most amazing spiritual download over the weekend. And the download that I got, and I won't go too much into it. I'm gonna stop here. Is that the Bible talks about 33 different God-like beings. And when this God is saying that they do not condone this type of behavior, it's because that God is speaking to their followers. And when this God say, I am a jealous God, do not put no gods for me, that God is speaking to their followers. So it is the God or the spirit that resonate with you that this is talking to you about. And like I said, I always thought of that, but I really got that in my spirit because we've been on Bible magic class for 2 weeks now. We're done with the class, but of course, that's my daily thing. So of course, spirit come to me. Let me get some insight, see what my students are doing. Are they doing Bible magic? Or are they playing with me? And of course, spirit show me one of you ain't really doing it. Y'all just over here playing games. And I say, yeah, okay. When they hit me up and say they got questions about the Bible magic class, I'm gonna say, go ahead and FaceTime me because you're not reading the Bible, you playing with it. There's scriptures for healing, there's scriptures of bleeding, there's scriptures of headache, there's scriptures for like they say, prescription, right? Prescriptions, scriptures for everything. Bitch, we could point it out. Well, let's break down those scriptures. What scriptures are you looking for? Let's get into it. So anyway, I want to go to Cape Verde, Cuba, PR. There we go. Ooh, excuse me. Oh my God. Ooh. Well, everything is cheaper going from Mexico, like to South America, Central America. Yeah, everything's cheaper Mexico. So if you are in LA, which you are, you can drive right across that border and fly from Mexico into like Brazil, and everybody else will be paying like $1,300 for that Brazil trip, $2,000. From Mexico, it'll be like $50, $100, 120. Listen. Oh, oh, I didn't know you were trans until you told me it wasn't a thought. Oh, I know that's right. You just thought I was a loud, strong, boisterous woman. I heard that, Dee Dee. I'll take that. I'll take that, honey. I'll take that loud, strong, boisterous woman. Cuba. You love Cubans? Okay, let's see. Yeah. Do I like Cubans? Have I met any like real Cubans? I have met a real Cuban actually at the post office. Yeah, he said his wife hates California and his children, he's originally from Cuba. They moved to Miami and then Miami got a little crazy. Of course, he didn't want to tell me what was crazy, but I said, we're here. I was like, We're here, Caribbean to Caribbean. We're here, honey. I know exactly what you're talking about, honey. Wink, wink. And of course, he works for the post office. So we have to really go wink, wink, wink. And then he was like, I was like, yeah, is there any Cubans on there? He's like, not too many. I said, yeah, I don't even hear about no Cuban restaurants or any of that. Nothing, no Dominican restaurants, nothing. And he's like, yeah, there's none. I said, oh, okay. I guess you got to go to Northern California then, honey. Because like San Jose, they got a Cuban restaurant. But he was like, yeah, when my kids turned 18, they both packed their bags up and they went back to Florida. And he said, my wife was threatening to divorce me a couple of years. It's not funny, but it is. He's like, my wife was threatening to divorce me a couple of years ago because she do not like California. There's not enough culture here. So like I said, yeah, that Cuban, all the Cubans I believe I met were like mixed. They were like Cuban and Puerto Rican, Cuban and Dominican, Cuban and Swedish or yeah, all that cute stuff, honey. Hmm. Trifling ass hell. Yeah, they be trifling, honey. That's why I'm keeping my distance. Another cousin posted over the weekend. People don't know this, but some people who also trigger your depression, anxiety, and trauma be family members. And I camaradered that. And I said, well, that's why you got to keep your distance. Blood or not, bitch. Listen, my life is my life. I want to be happy, healthy, and successful. And bitch, you cannot be happy, healthy, or successful dealing with trifling ass, lying ass, sneaky ass, unhealthy ass motherfucking people. That will never happen. Bitch, if it's your mama, your sister, your daddy, bitch, you gotta let him go. Bye. And people thinking I'm that girl because I be on here, I be talking my shit. I'm a very positive, uplifting person. And sometimes people don't see it that way initially, but they will eventually get it. Going into one of my sisters, I used to be so hard, and this is her words, not mine, but I used to be so hard and oh girl, your love come off a little rough. Sometimes they come off that you're judging. And I'm like, well, I'm really not though, because I don't really care what you do with your life. If you want to be a broke bitch for the rest of your life and you want to let your life pass you up and you're gonna be 50, say, damn, I wish I would have took a drawing class. I love how to draw. Whatever. That's your life, not mine. But bitch, I don't want to hear you complaining there neither. Because the minute you complain, I told you so. Anyway, so looking back, she's like, damn, like you really pushed me to do what I'm doing now. And I'm like, yeah, because nobody pushed me. If people pushed me, my life would be a whole nother story now. I probably would have been that lip to ass type of bitch. I'd have been up in the hills somewhere. None of y'all would even known anything about me if I would have been that bitch. Oh, be quiet, girl. It's the money. Oh, girl, be quiet. He's a millionaire, girl. He's gonna be worth a lot of money one day, girl. Just hang in there, girl. Let him talk his shit. Let him beat your ass, girl. Hang in there, girl. You'll be able to take trips places, girl. You have cars and houses. You won't ever have to be hungry, girl. Yeah, if I was that bitch, girl, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. People would think, yeah. Like I said, I would have definitely been a whole nother girl. But bitch, like I said, girl, I let spirit come in and direct me. And when I give people advice, going into how that correlates and how that connects, when I give people advice, I'm telling you what I see in you. I told y'all, I know a girl right now, we're no longer friends. I didn't know what her past was, and she could vouch for this if we ever become friends again. I will definitely say, hey, girl, I want you to tell people when we known each other for more than 10 years. But when I told you I didn't know what you went to school for, and I told you what I see you doing as a profession, did you go to school for that? You didn't go to school for that. I literally saw her being a parole officer or probation officer. I see her with her cowboy boots, her jean jacket, and her badge around her neck. And she's in medical. And she was complaining, like, oh my God, I hate it. I hate it. And I'm like, girl, you should be in criminal justice. I see you being a probation officer, parole officer, not a police officer, but definitely not even a FBI agent. And she's like, that's so crazy because I went to school for criminal justice and da da da. I'm like, I see it. So, like I said, when I tell people stuff, I'm seeing it for you. I have people, like I said, I'll be done with this. I have friends that I'm like, listen, girl, I don't see you being successful in this type of field, but if you do want to be successful, you need to be different. If you want to be a successful candle maker, you need to come with candles that are shaped like hearts, candles that got rings in it, candles that have scriptures in it. Buy mini Bibles and put in a candle. Oh, fuck that. I don't want to do that. Da, da, da. Ain't nobody going to buy it. Years going forward, now they're like, damn, like I'm probably never going to do it again because that's not going to take off. Listen, honey, Spirit gave me insight. You didn't want to listen to the insight. I'm keeping my mouth closed, honey. It's not my business, not my concern, honey. Go ahead. Like I said, I don't have a man. I don't have children. I have two dogs, and they're a part of my spiritual process. If I need to meditate for 72 hours, I can do that. If I need to meditate for 92 hours, I can do that. If I need to meditate for whatever it is, 2 weeks, 30 days, bitch, I can do that. And like I said, I have time to put away for spirit to come in and to talk to me. Bitch, I don't have to say, oh my God, I'm too busy with this. So like I said, girl, the channel for me is clear. No drugs, no drinking, no smoking, no none of that. So, bitch, what I get is what I'm getting, and that's how I know how to keep going. And like I said, people who've known me for years, what mistakes have I ever made? The mistakes I made is befriending the wrong people. The mistakes I ever made was possibly, being too nice, but actually saying like, damn, I made a mistake and that cost me a lot of money, or that cost me my freedom. No, mama. Yeah, I don't make mistakes like that. Because like I said, I have a good judgment of character because I listen to spirit. Spirit, is this right or is this wrong? Spirit, should I proceed or should I cut all ties? And I allow spirit to tell me. And like I said, I've lost friendships behind that. And I'm okay with that because I still have my sanity and I still have the life that I want. But bitch, if I would have said, oh yeah, spirit, yeah, I don't care what you gotta say. Yeah, girl, let's go out and do this trip together or whatever. Oh, bitch, I've been looking like a damn stupid ass bitch. Okay. Should have Tandoori nighted her ass. Right. It was actually a he. It was a he. It was a he. I don't discriminate, Jay. Male, female, boy, girl, little kid, because these little kids be getting a little crazy too. Bitch, if you about that life and you step to me, girl, we on the same playing field, bitch. Okay? You want to be 12 years old and get in my face? I'm 12 years old tonight too. Bitch, you want to be a motherfucker nigga? You want to step to bitch? I'm a nigga tonight too, bitch. What's up with that? You want to be that female? Oh my God, I'm a female. I'm a real female. Why are you so aggressive towards me? So you can cuss me out, but I can't cuss you out? No, bitch. I'm for that. If a woman hits a man, I'm for a man hitting a woman back. Bitch, if a kid come up and slap an adult that they don't know, that adult could slap that motherfucking kid right on back. That's how I was raised, and that's what I stand for, bitch. If you're about that life to be calling someone out their name and getting all in their face, well, I'm a woman, so he's not gonna hit me. Fuck you, nigga. And he slaps your ass, he mollywops you, bitch. I'm for that. I'm for that, honey. I'm for that. Cause bitch, you should have known, like, well, listen, I'm a woman and I know he may do this. So let me keep my distance. Like you said, girls, people be playing these little games and shit. Girl going into bullying and all that. I remember there was a boy named Evan. He was a little nerdy white boy. We were friends because I was a nerd growing up. We were friends. These people kept bullying him. They kept bullying him. I remember they took his jacket. They tore his uniform shirt. Bitch, one day he came to school. Bitch, they were gonna bully him, and he mollywopped all their motherfucking asses, bitch. And it was embarrassing for them to one of the guys brought his parents and his grandparents talk about some we want him expelled because no, honey, everybody can testify right here that they bullied this motherfucker every damn day and he had enough. So when he fucked up your kids and his friend and did that, now all of a sudden y'all wanna get the cops involved and y'all want him expelled? Bitch, please. I just thought about the earlier today. My direct ancestors never went to New York, and I know of. Then it made me think my spirits must not fuck with those spirits. I'm telling you, they be trying to get me down there, girl. They be trying to get me down there to South Central LA all the time. East LA, come on out here, mama. I'll take good care of you. And I'm just like, bitch, I don't like that place. I'm not a fan of LA. Y'all succubus, incubus, liars. You fucking want to use motherfuckers. That's what y'all all good for. And the motherfuckers who are out on the limb and they struggling shit, bitch, because y'all try to use motherfuckers and they cut y'all off. Tell me I'm lying. Bitch, tell me I'm motherfucking lying. Bitch, you're an independent bitch. You don't need nobody to take care of you, bitch. You'll make your own decision, make things right. That whole thing about I'm struggling right now. Yeah, because you're a user. And you can't use nobody right now, sis. Everybody who you use, you burnt those bridges and now you're looking a fucking fool. I said what I said. I found your ancient Egyptian magic, then Mistress Tantra. And now, oh yeah, let me go back to Mistress Tantra. I cussed out your haters on each channel. Good times. You remember that, Edibus? Yes. What the fuck is the spirit? What the fuck is the spirit of bisexuality? This is the crazy one that said that he didn't believe in magic, and then he said that he think it. That's not I'm saying like bipolar is real. Bipolar schizophrenia, and that's scary too because his dad is schizophrenic. So I'm like, he has early signs of it. Like literally, I'm not a good person, but he would always call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Hey, I need somebody to talk to. I'm going something right now. Um, I'm not a spiritualist, but oh, you put a bisexual spirit on me. And you doing working on me, bitch, because I heard you whisper my name last night. Like, motherfucker, are you thinking about me? Because, bitch, I'm not thinking about you. I think you're special needs. So I will not be sitting here doing that, bruh. Okay. And then what was the other one? I don't believe in magic. I'm a praying person. My grandmother prays 7 times a day. She wakes up at 5 in the morning and she prays all the way until 10 o'clock at night. And it's like, oh, okay, good for her, right? But then he's gonna be like, "Hey, I think someone's putting a spell on me. Can you confirm with me? The guy I'm talking to, we went to a botanica, and I believe that he was talking about Santa Martha or something." And I was like, Santa Martha? Well, you got Santa Martha, and you Saint Martha, and you also have Santa Muerte. So, what did she look like? Was she a heavyset black woman with snakes on her, or was she a skeleton, or also known as a skinny white girl? Who was she? And he's like, she was a skeleton. Yeah, honey. Well, she could have been La Katrina as well. Is it Katrina or is it something like that? And then he's like, I don't know. I said, well, go ahead and Google both of the things I just told you and you tell me who it is. And then he's like, yeah, something like that. And I said, yeah, honey. So what I need you to do is I need you to take a white candle. I need you to blah, 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 blah. I'm telling what to do. Now, he didn't tell me if he did it or not until after the fact. Why did this guy try to kill himself? He ran his car into a tree. Why did this guy call the police and have the police to bring him to my house? Why did this guy? And I'm like, honey, he was doing work on you, and that spells that he was doing to bind you and get you down backfired on his ass because he had you covered. Okay, so like I said, that was that. And then another thing was, bitch, you don't really do no magic, bitch. You was sitting here playing. I think you said you was Santa Muerte, and Santa Muerte don't fuck with you because she told me. So now you talk to Santa Muerte? I mean, I'm a little confused here. Now you talk to her? Is that why there's something with the blood with you? Oh, what you trying to say? Ah, okay. So since you're connected to Sante Monte, then let's go ahead and let's tap into that frequency, shall we? What's going on with your booty hole? It's been itching or something. Huh? What's going on with that? And I get a weird smell, like a discharge coming from that. Can you confirm that? Oh, bitch, you being funny. You must have talked with somebody. Then he's fighting with his best friend. Like, wait a minute, you think your best friend told me about that? We don't talk. I think she just as slow as you are. So why would I need to talk to her about your shit? And then, oh, well, you know what, honey? Yeah, something's going on with this and da, 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 da. Oh, bitch, you think you know shit. You don't know shit. Well, you said your mama had cancer, but it's so weird that she had cancer without treatment. And she's been living for 10 years. Like, bitch, something somewhere, somebody is lying. What type of scam is going on? What type of government scam? Are you cheating the Texas government? Is there a scam going on? Do Social Security Administration know about these scams that y'all doing? And then it's, oh my God. Yeah, it was a full girl. I have to cut that motherfucker off, y'all. It was some weird shit. I said, no, bitch, I gotta go. Mm, a lot of shit got crazy. A lot of shit got crazy, honey. Come on, Queen of Plants. It's funny when they attack you for no reason, then they flip the script and play the victim. Your male aggression is really showing right now. I listen, I'm not trying to make it a racial thing, but that's what a lot of black women do. That's a lot of, like I said, I know lesbian women who are black who will not date other black women, and like I said, that's what black women do. No tea, no shade. Like I said, that's what they do, and we should say the unhealed, the broken black woman. That's what they do. They sit here and they come at you and attack you, and nigga, you a punk ass bitch, you a sissy, you a faggot, you a cocksucking bitch. You probably get your booty hole played with, huh, nigga, huh? You a cocksucking. Your baby mama's retarded, and so is your first unborn child. And then she pushed this man to the limit, and then he started calling her a hoe and a bitch. I'm a hoe. I'm a bitch. You really gonna disrespect me? So you really a pussy? I'm gonna tell my brother whoop your ass. Like, wait a minute, man, but you came at me. But another thing too, narcissistic people and people who suffer from bipolarism, schizophrenia, and even DID, that's them. They have different characteristics that come out, right? Different personalities. So when this personality is out, they're this way. When this personality out, and they're like, oh, I'm getting possessed by spirit. No, girl, that's DID. You're not aware of that, but that's DID says. If you have the ability to be possessed by all these spirits, but yet you're still broken, yet you're still not where you say you should be at or where you think you should be at, because girl, you should be on some James Randi type of show or something, girl. If these spirits are coming in like that and they give you insight like that, mama, no tea, no shade. You should be out here doing in-person meetings to touch people and heal people if you're that girl. And you've been doing this for a very long time, bitch. You're twice my age. So that means you've been doing this for a long, long time. So you really should have been known somewhere outside of just being on YouTube. I'm the queen of YouTube. Okay, sis. So like I said, that's exactly what they do. They try to, attack you and come for you, and you're not really a woman, and you're not really this, and I don't sense any power from you. And then the minute you say, oh, they hate black women, oh, they're attacking women, honey. Like, you sound a fucking fool. I would go to prison for my mother. And my mother's a woman. She don't have to be a black woman, but she's a woman. Okay. So that is that. Second of all, like I said before, the deities that I'm connected with, the deities I'm connected to, whether they're from Africa, India, or motherfucking China, they are dark in origin. Going into my best friends, going to people that I hang around with personally, Julie is the only light-skinned person that I dealt with on a personal level. And none of my people could tell you that I've ever made them feel uncomfortable. When it comes to being a cisgender woman, they could never say, yeah, I was so uncomfortable with you being trans and you over here doing this, that. No. You could never say that, girl. Going to high school, going to middle school, going into college, girl. I fucked with females, girl. I was not about, oh, I don't like women. Oh, girl. Like I said, I'm not that girl. I'm not a trans woman that feels intimidated by women. I'm not that trans woman to feel like I'm in competition with women. I'm not that trans woman to be like, I think I'm better than women. I'm not that girl. So what you're not going to do is you're not going to flip that script and try to say, oh, yeah, this motherfucker hate women when I identify as a female. This person hate women and they probably hate their mama too when I love my mother and I would go to jail for her. That's somebody I would go to jail for life for. And I put that on everything I love. That's somebody I will fucking kill for, bitch. With no questions asked. Trust me when I tell you that. So like I said, bitch, you can sit there and play those games because you're not connected to your mama and your grandmother raised you and your auntie raised you and you were from this house to this house to this house and they didn't watch you and they didn't teach you how to be a young lady. You could project your life onto yourself, but I do not claim what you're trying to project onto me. Like I said, that's not what I am. I respect all women. I love all women because I know what type of energies that they deal with. Going into giving birth, that is a life or death situation. A lot of you don't understand that because you wasn't raised by a real woman. Your mama didn't raise you. Your grandmother didn't raise you. They watched you. They didn't raise you. They watched your ass. They didn't teach you how important it was to protect your yoni. Now, all of a sudden, it's your yoni now. After they've been used and abused, and I had vacuum cleaners and stabbed and sucked up shit and took out your inner line. Now, I have a yoni. Okay, sis. Okay. Well, like I said, giving birth is life or death. My great grandmother actually died giving birth to my grandfather. So, like I said, growing up, we were always aware, whether we have a uterus or not, we were always aware how sacred pregnancy was. And even going into cousins and brothers who had children with women who they were not married to. When they were pregnant, they didn't stress them out. When they were pregnant, they took care of them. When they were pregnant, they made sure they were good. After the pregnancy, now that was a whole nother story, bitch. Now it's back to, bitch, fuck you. Don't call me. Don't come to my mama's house. It was that. But like I said, while that woman was pregnant, there was no stress introduced into that woman's life. And also, if they tried it, bitch, everybody jumped on them. You had aunties, everybody. Listen, honey, if you want to be stressful and you don't want to be bothered with her, keep your distance from her and we'll help her. Don't even worry about it. Let us handle it. That's how my family operates. As shady as some of them are, how trifling they are, like I said, I will give that to them. Pregnancies, like I said, are very sacred because of our lineage and what happened in that birthing process. So like I said, so that whole thing about, oh, this bitch don't like women, it's like, well, identify as that. So that would be kind of weird. And I'm not playing dress up. I don't think I'm a female just to get dick because I Grav and I had dick in over 2 years. I mean, let's talk about it right now. Bitch, I didn't do this to get anybody's attention. So it's like, I don't see you as a threat. I don't dislike you. I just don't like your person, who you are. I have a right to judge who you are. who you are and what I'm judging have nothing to do with you being a female, have nothing to do with you being black. Because, like I said before, there's a lot of people I come into right now that I think are very beautiful and they very much are black. Okay, we can go down that motherfucking list, honey. Snoop Dogg's daughter, and I love her music. Can we go? We go down a whole motherfucking list if you need to know, bitch. Bitch, beauty is beauty to me, girl. Whether it's a male beauty, female beauty, dark beauty, light beauty. Like I said, I don't see race when I see people. I don't see religion. I don't see none of that shit. Oh, you're cute. Ain't no, oh, you're cute to be Asian. Oh, you're cute to be dark. Oh, you're cute to be light. Like, yeah, mama, I don't see that. Bitch, if I hate your ass, I hate you as the spirit, bitch. Whether it's a male spirit up in that body, because that's what I see with these hoes. I don't see a female spirit. Because females are not like that. Females are about joining together. It takes a village to raise a family. Back in the day, going into our ancestors, bitch, the man went out and hunted together in teams and packs, and the female stayed back in the village to help raise their children. So you had the grandmama, the mother, you had the cousins, you had the sisters, you had everybody coming in, the neighbor coming and help you raise those children while the men were out hunting. Bitch, nowadays, girl, you don't have that because, bitch, these are not women, these are men. These are trans identifying people in the spirit. What that man said, trans spirit. These are trans spirit women. They have female body parts, but they're definitely are manly. And then when a man don't want to fuck with them, it's, oh my God, he doesn't like black women. Yeah, all the white women are taking all the good black men. Yeah, the transgenders, they want to put us down because, they want to be us. Yeah, and it's like, no. The shit you gotta go through, no, ma'am. I'm comfortable where I'm at, and I don't think I'd have pulled the man if I was a cisgender woman. I don't think I would pull the man that I pulled because I think there's something different about me, and that's what drove the man to me. It's like, ooh, something's different about this bitch. And sometimes they go into, are you from here? I don't get that you're from here. Something about you's a little different. Yeah. Like I said, I wouldn't get that if I wanted to be like you. Bitch, you got baby daddy drama. You gotta work. Girl, like I said, honey, no shade. I'm happy where I'm at. I'm comfortable where I'm at. I don't even want to be the next transgender bitch. I'm happy being Mystic. I'm here. Like I said, if I wasn't a bitch, you'll be saying, oh girl, let me go do my nose. Let me go do my eyes. Oh my God, I gotta go get my cheeks done. Oh my God, girl. I was looking at my face and it's a little wide. I have a wide ass face, y'all. Let me go get my FFS done. I gotta break my jaw down. That's what it looks like when a bitch look at other bitch, they want to be like them. Oh my God, my skin is too dark. I need to go lighten it. Let me go. Yeah, honey. Like I said, I'm good at where I'm at. I'm comfortable. I'm content. I'm not broken, honey. Okay. There's no trauma here that's raining on me. And like I said, that stuff shows up in your life. When you're unhappy with yourself, your life becomes an unhealthy and unhappy situation. It shows in your children. It shows in your worth, in your work environment. It shows in your personal life. I mean, let's talk about it. That's why it says, know thyself and heal thyself. But bitch don't want to talk about that, though. They want to talk about everything else. Let me give you insight on this, bitch. No, give us insight on you. What really happened with your mama and your daddy? Because I can call both of them, girl. We can call both of them biological step, God, and we call biological mother. Bitch, we call them all on the phone, girl, to clarify what exactly took place. Let's talk about it. So, what's going on with yours? What happened with you? Why do you not feel like you're good enough that you have to come in here and try to get validation from people that don't give a fuck about you? Well, I gotta be the best, and nobody ever told me that I'm the prettiest, so I gotta show that I'm pretty. So let me put down this bitch, tell people this bitch is ugly. That doesn't bother me, girl. This is not a competition. You will never stop me from getting dick, no matter what your opinion is about me. You will never stop me from getting money, no matter what your opinion is about me. You'll never stop me from loving myself and being happy with myself, no matter what your opinion is about me. So why waste your time putting me down or trying to give you your point of views about myself when you don't like you? And it's obvious. And that's why you can't get a man. That's why you can't keep a man. Bitch. So magic ain't real, but spirits rule over sexual orientation. Got it. The fool. Listen, he's bipolar. Like I said, spirit. Listen, he got a spirit that love me. He got a spirit that hate me. He's a Scorpio too. By the way, I told you Scorpios are really, crazy, honey. Shit, I said what I said, honey. I've dated several Scorpios. Okay, I've worked with Scorpios. Okay, There's a guy right now that I'm supposed to be in it with that I've been on for a very long time. He's a Scorpio. Uh, like I said, I don't know who's more Gemini-ish. It's Gemini's. I don't know if it's Gemini's, Scorpios, Cancers, Pisces, Aries, Capricorn, or fucking Sagittarius, bitch. Because like I said, going into Scorpios, bitch, they really are really bipolar. Bitch, oh, I don't want to fuck with you. You blocked. 6 months later, oh, hi. Why do we stop talking? I really don't know why. Like, wait, what? Wait, what? You cussed me out 6 months ago because you said I wasn't giving you enough attention, and now you want to be friends with me again? Like, so who was I talking to? Who? What do you mean? Who were you talking? Yeah, because you playing like you don't remember, and this is just 6 months ago. So who was I talking to when I got cussed out? And I got a girlfriend, so I got to keep this discreet. I don't give a fuck about you and your girlfriend, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about that. Let me stop. I'm projecting. Excuse me. And Calavera is an actual spirit. Are you trying to say skulls? Are you trying to say the skulls? Let me know, Jay. Good morning. Come on here, Larry. Yes, honey. Yes, Larry. We're great, Larry. Yes, honey. We got your teas too. Yes, honey. Are the epitome of hot mess. Listen, and people be thinking like, girl, I'm telling you, I've met Scorpios on a I know we all have our viewpoints. Some people have their viewpoints on Gemini's because what they read. Some people have never really had any type of encounters with Gemini's like that. They've had flybys. With Scorpios, I've dealt with healed Scorpios and unhealed Scorpios, and there was a lot of weird, like, I think water signs try to manipulate you anyway, like Cancers and Pisces and Scorpios. Like, I feel like they all try to manipulate you anyway. I'm let me speak my truth. They all have some type of manipulation, whether it's acute manipulation or it's serious. Like, let me play the baby role because then I know they'll treat me better. It doesn't matter. But when it goes into Scorpios, oh, honey, they'll let you know that they fucking manipulating you. Just to let you know, bitch, I've been playing with your mind this whole fucking time. Like that flat, I tell you. I kid you not. And like I said, I've dated Filipino Scorpios, I've dated Indian Scorpios, I've dated Muslim Scorpios, I've dated Christian Scorpios, I've dated white Scorpios, Hispanic Scorpios, 20-year-old Scorpios, 25-year-old Scorpios, 32 Scorpios. It doesn't matter. Bitch, like I said, it's like, damn, you must be a Scorpio because you remind me of this other person that I know. And they're like, how do you know that? Or they'll be like, no, I'm not a Scorpio. I'm actually a Taurus. And it's like, no, you got some Scorpio in you because you're giving me that flipped upside down type of bullshit. And they're like, really? Yeah, give me your birthday. We'll pull up your chart right now. You pull it up, bitch. Scorpio, fucking Scorpio in Jupiter, Scorpio and Venus, Scorpio and Mars. Like, didn't I say you girls? Oh, I didn't know there was such thing as that. Or one guy was, what was it? Taurus, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio ascending, Scorpio lunar, and a fucking Taurus. Like, yeah. So you're that motherfucker that would have sex with somebody, and because they didn't give it to you right, that you'll say, yeah, let me go cheat behind this bitch back because I didn't hit the spot. I bottomed out. Let me go to the next motherfucker. She ain't hitting that spot. Yeah, motherfucker. Anybody got time for that? Mm-mm. You have a lot of Scorpios in your chart. Listen, Kiana. Hello. And are they not that way? Are they not that way? Yeah, you definitely get away with Scorpios. Yes. Yes. Ooh, baby, you're on my leg. Can I lift my leg up? Thank you. Motherfucker, why you right here by my mama? She don't want you. She don't want you, nigga. She don't want your way up, bitch. Um, Yeah, listen. Aries and Scorpios do get along. Just don't date another Aries. Okay, don't date a Leo and don't date a Sagittarius. Okay, Aries do not get along with other fire signs, and they do not get along with their own zodiac. Okay, water works good. Same thing with Leos. Leos work good with other with water. I believe Leos also get along with other Leos too. But Sagittarius do not get along with Aries. Sagittarius do not get along with Leos like that. Same thing with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, it does not work out. I think Leo, like I said, is the only fire sign that does very, very well with other Leos. Kind of like Geminis with the air signs. Geminis are the only air signs that get along with other Geminis. Libras do not get along with other Libras. Aquariuses will not be good with other Aquariuses, honey. That will be yeah. That would be some tit for tat shit until the end of time. Like, bitch, yeah, like, oh, okay, you want to be that? I'm gonna show you that I'm bigger than you. I could be a bigger pimp than you. You a hoe? You said you had sex with 20 women unprotectedly? Okay, 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 bitch. I'm gonna make sure I get 45. So, bitch, there's a fucking test going around. Like, bitch. Yeah, Scorpios are sneaky. Oh my god, who you telling, Larry? One of the Scorpios I met tried to tell me that he had a cousin. This motherfucker gonna ask me, "Would you ever have a threesome with another person?" And I said, "Well, you said another person, you got to be asking about another trans person or a man." Because if you said another woman, you would have said a woman. So you're saying person, hun, you have to be saying a trans person or a gay person or someone like that. And he's like, no, I was just wanting to know, would you have a threesome with anybody? And I was like, I would have to think about that because, yeah, if I'm ready to share my man, that means I'm ready to lose my man. And my mama told me that a long time ago. And he was like, what? I was like, yeah, if you're ready to share your man, you're ready to lose your man. Yeah, so I don't know about that. Listen, fast forwarding. Mama had a transgender cousin, allegedly, bitch. I won't even go into the details of the story. But yeah, this is my cousin. We're gonna call her Elvira. And I'm like, well, is her name really Elvira or is not Elvira? Because you gonna call her Elvira. And the bitch was like, Emily. He said Elvira, she said Emily. And I'm like, wait, is it Emily Elvira or is it Elvira Emily? And the bitch was like, huh? Yeah, is it Emily Elvira or Elvira Emily? Because bitch, you said Emily, he said Elvira. So bitch, which one is that? Like, oh bitch, this ain't your fucking cousin. Bitch, this ain't your fucking cousin. And then the city that he went to, right, allegedly, I was like, there's no transgenders there. Because I know a lot of LGBT people all along California, and they be telling me places like Papa. So I'm like, there's no transgenders in that area. So that's kind of odd. And I was like, let me ask. So of course I'm asking everybody I know. Marcos, Mario, Juan, Eric. I'm like, hey, do y'all know someone by the name of Emily or Elvira? No. Do you got a picture of her? I know she's chubby and she has no breasts and her makeup looks like a clown. And they're like, yeah, I never seen nobody like that. I'm like, listen, let me get a picture of her. No, bitch, she don't live there. So I'm like, so mama is not really transit. Bitch, you know I did my digging, y'all. Come find out it was not his cousin, and it was not a trans bitch. It was a gay boy who would dress up to get some dick. So I was like, oh, motherfucker lied to me. And then it's like, how did you know all that? Well, the site that the motherfucker was on gave out the IP address, and I looked at the IP address. Okay, that's not illegal. I looked at the IP address. It said the region they were from, and I'm like, well, let me ask around. Girl, bye. I mean, La Katrina. Yes, honey. Oh, yes, La Katrina. Yes, honey. You know who La Katrina is. You ever heard of La Katrina? Yeah, honey. You go to a Mexican market, they sell her statues and stuff. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Come on, Aries. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. That part, Larry, I knew a Scorpio dude who was cheating on his girl and was trying to gossip about other dudes cheating. That's usually how it happens, Jay. That's usually how it go down. They be doing that. Oh yes, water signs definitely manipulate. It's like how the moon pushes. The, finally, a water sign that is not broken and say, no, bitch, we're not that. Yeah, that's not us. No, that's not us. No. I think even like I said, going into Gemini, I think people get confused with twins and two different sides of the coin, like a quarter. A quarter is still a quarter. The quarter still spins the same way. The quarter still has the same value, but it has a head and it has a tail. Right? So the same thing with Gemini. There's two aspects. We can be very sweet to you because you've been sweet to us, or we can fuck some shit up, bitch, because you've been a fucked up ass bitch. And we be like, damn, you got a petty side to you, huh? No, there's not a petty side to me, bitch. It's the real all the way around. So, bitch, if you show me love and respect, I show you love and respect. If you be disrespectful, bitch, I disrespect your motherfucking ass. And when you think that you, oh well, I'm gonna really be disrespectful and I'm gonna act like I'm exposing you, okay. Well, we're gonna get some real shit. We're gonna actually figure out what your auntie's number is. We're gonna call your auntie and we're gonna ask your auntie, hi, can you tell me about blah 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 blah? Because mom over here acting like she's a gangster bitch and that she's about that life. Oh, she get welfare? Oh, she used to get welfare, but now she's on parole. Well, how long she been on parole for? 10 years. Well, what did she do 10 years ago? She wrote a bound check at Kroger's. Well, what Kroger's was this? Girl, Auntie be giving her all those stories, girl. Oh, really? Okay. Let me be sure to put that out there. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's pretty cold over here, Larry. It's very cold over here, actually. I think it was like 67 degrees in here. Ooh, y'all, and y'all know 6, 7 degrees in the house is pretty cold. Pretty cold, honey. You embrace your Scorpio moon? Oh, don't be admitting to it, Oedipus. Okay, don't be admitting to it. It's cold as hell in Cali. So where it's like, yeah, right. Yeah, it is like that. It is like that, huh? Yeah, it's really cold. Like today, I was gonna wear my more sheer dress, and then the wind started picking up. I said, "Oh, wait a minute. Let me wear my heavier dress." And honey, it was cold. And then Bella too, honey. Bella was like, and Bella has a very thick coat on her, very thick. So I was like, "Ooh, it really is cold, huh?" But I like to still sleep with my fan and stuff on, even if it was cold or not. I honestly think I'm used to it, so it's actually appreciate the honesty. Oh, there you go. See, you used to them. See, listen, don't date a Scorpio, okay? Oop the tea. Yes, honey. Target, baby. My both. Who? Oh, okay. They're both for Taurus. Oh, oh, Aquarius, or mental. I would say Aquarius females are. I would say Aquarius females are. I will definitely agree with you. Aquarius females are very, very mental. I had a roommate who was Aquarius female, and my sister that was 9 months pregnant was about to whoop her ass. Because mama was a little slick at the mouth. Oh, what you do all day? You suck dick. And I said, what made you say that about? Oh, girl, I walked in and I heard that man moaning in there. Are you talking about the massage therapist, the redhead guy? The Canadian redhead massage therapist? Well, I didn't see who. Well, I'm telling you who the fuck it was, bitch. And yeah, mama, he's happily married, mama. And I'm not overstepping my boundaries with that girl. That's why he keeps coming back, mama. Yeah, mama, there was no sex there. There was no sucking dick. Well, I heard him moaning. Okay, so bitch, if I'm in there massaging and we're doing deep tissue, you're gonna hear moaning. And what? Did you hear me moaning too? Or you just heard his motherfucking ass moaning, bitch. Were you hearing shit clap? And then she's like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. So my sister's like, who's she talking to? I'm like, hold on. And then I'm like, girl, actually, we're not doing it. Girl, my sister must have hung up that phone and showed up. I hear a knock at the door, and I'm like, wait, hello, hello. I'm like, oh, she hung up, bitch. I get there, y'all. Open the door. It's my sister. Where's she at? Where's she at? Oh, girl. Girl. I was like, no, 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 no. Girl, she got ready to come down the stairs. What? I'm like, girl, you don't know my sister's crazy. Girl, my sister's that girl. My brothers and my sister, they're all fighters. I'm the loving one. I'm the one that reconcile things, that see things and say, listen, you don't have to do this. You don't have to, whoop somebody's ass. I'm that person. My other siblings, bitch, they think about that after the fact. They fuck people up, things up. Then they say, damn, why did I do that? I didn't have to break that person's jaw. Damn. I didn't have to fracture their skull. Now I might have to go to jail for assault and battery and do some time for it. Yeah. So I was like, girl, you don't want that. And then my friend is standing there and he's like, I'm not gonna let her come up those stairs. And I said, Raymond, if my sister wants to run up these stairs and get her, we all going through your ass. Cause bitch, I'll tackle your ass, my motherfucking self, bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Oh, really? Well, I want to see you do it. I said, motherfucker, you at my house. Bitch, you can go. If you that ball, if you that big and bad, bitch, you can get the fuck up out of here. And then she's like, well, he doesn't have to. I said, oh, bitch, but you big and bad before he got here and saved you. So now you need him to save you. You need Cat to save a hoe to save a hoe. Uh-huh. I said, bitch, you crazy. And then of course that night, I just want to apologize. Things did not have to get crazy. And my brother was about ready to come up here too. And I was just like, "Hey, what was your brother gonna do, girl? Because you really crazy. Because now you want my brothers to get involved, and now you want my cousins to get involved, and my uncles to get involved, and the uncle that I'm thinking about, but you don't want me to get him over here, girl, because he's about 140 miles away, and he's done prison time, and he will gladly go back, sis, because he's a Mason, so he's not gonna serve that much time, sis. Bitch, they're gonna give him probably 1 good year for fucking some shit up, sis. So it's like, yeah, mama. I guarantee you, sis, you don't want that. So what brother was this? Oh well, I mean, he was just saying, but he really wasn't gonna come up here, girl, because that's about a 12-hour drive. Well, you already said it though, sis. So I mean, what's that? Girl, yeah, she's crazy. Yeah, she was crazy, honey. I don't know if I can do another cancer. Ooh. Mm. I don't get along with Taurus women, and both are Jamaican. Oh, both are Jamaican. Oh, maybe is it Taurus woman or is it Jamaican woman? Because the Jamaican women are a little hard to handle. See what I mean, Larry? See that? Every sign has their good side, either the feminine or the masculine, right? Who has the Gemini masculine energy and who has the Gemini feminine energy? Okay. Feminine energy, Geminis love to be romantic. They love to, it's hard for them to settle down, but when they settle down hard. Gemini masculine energy will never settle down. It's not a good idea for Gemini masculine to ever settle down. Gemini masculine is good being polyamorous. Gemini masculine will be good with multiple people, but when it comes into variety, they love variety. They're like, okay, today, and maybe one person could be that, but they need variety, honey. You got to entertain both sides, honey. Okay. Why Scorpio got to be the problematic one? Listen, Scorpios are not the only problematic one. They're not. Okay. You have a lot of, listen, we can break down all the signs. Okay. We go into, lying ass Capricorns. Okay. Honey, they tell so many fucking lies. Girl, they don't even know fucking lie. They don't even know what lie is the truth. Okay. And not all. We're gonna go into Capricorn females. Okay. Going into the Aquarius, like the same thing. Yeah, a little, let's play these little mind games, and I'm gonna play with you like you play with me. And you're like, I never play with you. Yeah, what you do? And then, oh, bitch, you say you say you're a bad bitch. Okay, well, I'm not a bad bitch because I gotta be greater than a bad bitch, so I'm actually a bad bitch. And you're like, yeah, bitch, you're crazy. Okay. Going into Pisces, honey. Oh, yeah, they're sweet, very supportive. Oh, God, I'm here for you if you need me. But they also played a little role like, well, I was nice to you and you can't be nice to me. You know, even going into being mistreated, honey. People easily, going into Pisces, girl, they're easily manipulated. Even though they like to emotionally manipulate people, people can easily, girl, I'm gonna use her because she's a nice person. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. They're like, look, they say that Aries are babies, but I feel like Pisces be. Because every Pisces I've known, they've always been very temper tantrum-ish. If things they go their way, bitch, they want to cuss you out and fuck you. Bitch, fuck you too. You know, going into Aries, like I said, they're very hot blooded. The plus to Aries, and of course, I said the plus to everybody, is they're not really confrontational, and they're not really gonna sit here and go back and forth and back and forth and fuck you, bitch, and fuck your mama too. Like they really think about, okay, listen, I'm not about to argue. I said what I said. Let's keep it moving. Okay, we'll leave that there. Going into Tauruses, they have an eye for good things. They're into nice things. They're into beautiful things. Uh, you know, but Tauruses can also be, you know, a bit confusing, and also a little, you know, a little crazy. We'll keep it there. Gemini, same thing. Like I said, they see both sides to everything because they got those two different personalities. But sometimes they go into the deep. Okay, sometimes they're a little too nice, and it makes them a pushover, and sometimes they're a little too cruel or makes them really, really evil. And it's like, oh, bitch, you're psychotic. Oh my God, you're losing it. Yeah, honey, because you put them in that frenzy, bitch. Okay. Going into Cancer, like I said, same thing with that. Cancer are very loving, they're very maternal, very, I'm here for you. But the downfall with Cancers, is cancers like to hold things in until the wrong time and then they want to explode. Well, bitch, that's why 3 years ago, bitch, when you looked at me the wrong way, bitch, that's why I spit in your banana pudding. And it's like 3 years ago. Or you've been acting a little weird lately. What's going on with you? Nothing. Nothing. Nothing's really wrong with me. I mean, is it? I mean, are you asking that because you did something? You said something? Because I mean, if you really want to talk about it, I'm upset because last year around Christmas time, I bought you a present and you didn't say thank you. Christmas time, and it's about the Christmas time again, and you still upset about that, bitch. So what triggered this episode that you got going on? Well, honestly, I wasn't even thinking about it until literally tonight you asked me out and you expect me to cover the tab. And then I thought about, or even things just add on, they'll do this, and you're like, is everything okay? Yeah, everything's okay. And then a couple days go by, then it's everything's not okay. You're not even asking. You're just like, okay, what's up, y'all? We're about to go out have a party. Then it's come out the blue. Actually, no, everything's not okay. And you're like, where is this coming from? Yeah, the other day you asked them, was everything okay? It's not okay. You've been rude, you've been nasty, and you've been very girl. Yeah, that's the cancer girl. So they hold on things and they can't let things go, and they wait until last minute to explode about things. Going into motherfucking Leo. Now they're also manipulative too, honey. But Leos also like to make their own fucking show, bitch. They create their own rules when it comes to fucking things, bitch. It could be potato, and they'll say potato, and then you say it's actually potato. I mean, well, how you spell it? Potat. Yeah, that's potato. Okay, honey. Okay, or whatever the hell it is. They'll make it their own little shit, girl. But like I said, on the flip side, they could be nice. But like I said, they like to change rules, shit, and that's gonna make you fucking bump heads. We're gonna cuss your ass out and say, bitch, stop making up your own shit, girl. I call it word magic, bitch. Stop playing with word magic, man. Okay. Very creative, very loving. Like I said, they're loyal, to those who they feel are being loyal to them. Okay. And they definitely could cut you off faster than you say boo. If you offend a Leo, that's why you got to explain things to Leo, because you offend a Leo without, you know, telling them why you're doing A, B, C, or G, bitch, they'll cut you off and they won't ask any questions. They'll say, well, bitch, I let you go because you're very disrespectful to me. Okay. Okay. Going into the next one, what is it? Virgos. Ooh, girl. Perfectionist, perfectionist, perfectionist. Over analyzing. They like to really, 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 really study things, and that could be a good or a bad thing. They like to study things, and also going into nagging. Okay, there we go. Going, ma'am, you can't have it both ways. Okay, it's either the right way or the wrong way. Okay. On the flip side to that, okay, they're also sweet, and they can also be cute and all that stuff. Like I said, they're still watching you. Hey, can I just fix that tie for you? It looks a little crooked. Hey, I'm looking right now and one of your lashes is hanging. Do you mind if I fix that for you? Like, bitch, no, I didn't ask you to fix a motherfucking thing for me. Bitch, now going into Libras. Libras are gossipers, honey. They love to gossip, and they will gossip, 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 honey. And sometimes they'll say, well, I'm not really gossiping. I'm just really speaking my truth. Is that gossiping? Yeah, bitch, that's the gossiping, honey. Another thing, too, they overthink, okay, a little too much. And they don't really ask for clarity unless after the fact. Okay. Like I said, we're not going into negative, we're positive. We're just gonna say whatever comes up for these signs. Now going into motherfucking Scorpio. We already talked about these motherfucking Scorpios. Okay. Like I said, they bipolar, they're schizophrenic. The Scorpio men I know, they got a little bit of feminine qualities to them. And the Scorpio woman I know, they got a little bit of masculine qualities to them. Some, I would say they're bisexual energy. That's what Scorpios, they give you bisexual energy. They give you that they go both ways. Okay. No tea, no shade. I'm telling you about the Scorpios I've met. Okay, hello. Going into the next one. Sagittarius says. Now they could be cute and shit, but they could be a little, conniving too, a little sneaky as well, a little trickery. They're like the double side of what a Gemini could be. They're very much like and behind the back, girl. She said that she thought that she was having some type of burn or itchiness, that type of thing. But of course, going into Sagittarius are good with planning out. Well, the healthy ones are good with planning out with money. Okay. They know how to expand things. They could turn a dollar, they can turn 50 cents into a dollar. Okay. They know how to stretch things, and definitely a downfall to Sagittarius, they're very territorial. Anyway, that's it. That's my insight on all that. Okay. You're Aries and you have a lot of. Don't date an Aries though. We talk about intimacy. Don't date an Aries, okay? Don't date them. Y'all psycho, okay? No, I mean a relationship. Yeah, a relationship. Yeah, friendships. I think is different. Okay, I think everyone could build friendships with everybody. Intimacy is a little different. It's a little different, honey. Yes, a former best friend is Leah. Oh, I'm telling you, Larry. Uh. Mm-mm-mm. Listen, I was raised with Leos. We're talking about uncles, cousins, neighbors, like brothers. Like, oh my God. I was raised with Leos, so that beating on my chest shit, I got to prove a point. And they love to prove a point. But like I said, also on the flip side, too, they will manipulate the hell out of a situation. They will manipulate the hell out of it. And then it's, well, and sometimes they can admit when they're wrong. But a lot of times, well, I didn't mean it that way. I meant it this way. And it's like, well, why didn't you clarify when you said it then? Well, because I wasn't thinking. I was tired. I was hungry. Um, I thought you said something else. And it's like, yeah. Once again, you being the king of the jungle, you being the head of all the zodiacs, you really trying to play me like a fiddle. You want me to dance around you, honey. I see what you got going on. You want the center stage, you can have it. But bitch, stop motherfucking playing. Sorry, got distracted again. Listen. Well, did you have a client? Was that a client? Did you have a client, honey? You had a client, honey? Anyway, y'all, listen, y'all. I need to go, y'all. I want to tear this cheesecake up. Can I tear this? Can I tear this cheesecake up? Mm. I want to tear that motherfucking cheesecake up. I also got me some rice pudding too. I'm not gonna eat that tonight though. But listen, y'all, I'm gonna go. Okay. We have a lot that we have to do this up and coming week. I'll be looking forward to your emails for those who will be emailing me. I'm glad you guys stopped by to talk with me. Okay. I'm glad you guys talked with me tonight. Okay. This early morning. Time went back yesterday, girl. Oh my God, y'all. I thought I was tripping, y'all. It was 2 a.m. and I dozed off. And I said, shit, let me go brush my teeth. And then I'll lay back in bed. So I get up to go brush my teeth, y'all, and I relax, right? Bitch, I dozed off again. I woke up. I looked at the clock. It's at 2 o'clock again. And I said, motherfucker, did I just have a dream about me brushing my teeth? Let me get up and brush my teeth again. Bitch, so I got up and brushed my teeth. This one I was like, something ain't right. I got up to fucking go get my toothbrush. And I'm like, goddamn, Bella done grabbed my fucking toothbrush. Bitch, come to find out, bitch, I put my toothbrush on the side of my motherfucking dresser. And I was like, oh my God, I already brushed my teeth. It wasn't a dream. Woke up, bitch, and I saw time went back, blah, blah, blah. 18 states is making to where it's a permanent daylight savings time, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, I thought I was fucking losing my mind. Like, I thought I literally got up and brushed my teeth, and then I dozed off, and I had a dream about it, and I got up and said, bitch, I gotta go brush my teeth again. I thought it was some Twilight shit going on. I was like, bitch, yeah, bitch, let me stop eating some jelly beans before I go to bed. I think I ate some jelly beans and I ate some Cheez-Its. But I said, yeah, bitch, let me stop eating like that before I go to bed because, bitch, it makes me trip. But of course, I wasn't tripping, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, you got a client. I did. Thank you, Larry. Yes, honey. Mukbang. Oh, no. Oh, no, Edibus. I need to get real comfortable, Edibus. I need to get completely naked. I need to take off my wig. I'm supposed to be deep conditioning my hair tonight and greasing my scalp, but it's a fucking process. Ooh. Ooh, honey, it's a process. I don't even braid my hair no more, Edibus. I just put my hair in a bun and call it a day. And some people can see I made sure this wig was full. You guys probably can't see the bump in the back, but bitch, when I tell you, like, I just, yeah, I don't braid my hair no more. I just take my hair, put it in the bun, and call it a day, bitch. And I try to get the bun really, really tight because I don't have really, really thick hair. I have like medium hair, and I'm like, bitch, yeah, bitch, we're not doing that. But it's a process. So, like I said, I wanted to wash it, deep condition it, grease my scalp with my rosemary and black garlic stuff that I created, and bitch, call it a day. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna be fat. Okay, I'll be fat as fuck. FedEx is supposed to be delivering a package tomorrow. Bitch, it better be early. Look at this motherfucker. Oh, niggas over here licking Bella. Look at this motherfucker. We looking at you. Yeah, we're looking at you. Yeah, they're right here looking at you too. Hi. You wanna give me a kiss? You wanna give me a kiss? Can you stop licking my mama? Listen, bedtime, yes, bedtime, honey, yes. Eat well, rest well. Thank you, Oedipus. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I feel so. I so feel that I get lazy with my hair too. It takes so long. Yes, honey. You know, I bought a comb J from Walmart for $10. It's a decomber. Like Julie, put me on with the comb, the comb detangler, right? Because that's why I don't braid my hair. My hair is so tight with curls, right? That when it's braided and I take it out, I always have some type of tangle or a knot. So that's another reason I'm not a fan of braiding my hair. So I'd rather just uh, brush it and then either do one big braid and twist it around or just take the hair period and just put it around, wrap it around and then fold it within itself. And there's still, it still be tangles, but it'd be less tangle. But anyway, Walmart sell a detangling brush, right? It's actually a brush. When I tell you, you can go from your scalp to your ends with no knot. And that works wonders. But like I said, the whole process of, oh, detangling, washing, and I get very, very, very anal with that. I wash first, which you're only supposed to wash your scalp. I sometimes let it sit on my scalp for a little bit, then I rinse it out, and then I go in and then I do the scalp exfoliator. And then you do that, then you let that sit in for 2 3 minutes, then you rinse out. And then I go in, then I use a conditioner. And then I have two types of conditioner I use. I have the one that has the zinc in it, right, to keep your scalp from itching and shit. And then I have the like the what is it? Coconut and something else. I mix this like coconut and something else, honey, by Shea Moisture. It's like coconut and hibiscus something. I don't know. Anyway, I put that in, I let it sit. Then I also use cholesterol, which is every 2 weeks. I used to do hot oil treatments, but I stopped. But I'm like, I need to get back into that because I noticed my scalp is a little dry. Yeah. Anyway, but it's a process. Like I said, when your hair is short, honey, or you're bald, honey, yeah, bitch, call it a day. When it has something to it, and like say when it comes into curly hair, it's a lot to fucking maintain. When I see these people with this, they keep their curly hair out and about. I'm like, bitch, there's no way you comb that hair every fucking day. And there's no way you sit there and do that hair every day, honey. Unless you're setting aside hours to do that, there's no way. There's no way, honey. It's fucking work. Like I literally was like, I should put a fucking perm in my hair and call it a day. So I don't gotta worry about detangling. I don't gotta worry about detangling. I just perm the bitch. Do one of those old school wraps with a lot of body. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Taking that and fucking wrap your hair with a lot of body and fucking the keratin by Afro G. Honey, keep wrapping your hair around, bitch, and call it a day. Let it air dry. I'll put the little cap on it. Do that once every fucking 3 to 4 days and call it a day. I thought about that. I really thought about that. Like, bitch, let me get it. Because they got some really good perms now. They got chemical, what is it? Deep conditioning. I think it's by Silk Element or Olive Miracles. One of them. I'm like, honey, it's easier to maintain straight hair. Curly hair, like I said, it's a lot. And I could imagine nappy hair. People with nappy hair, I couldn't imagine to maintain that. Like, that would be fucking crazy too. Like, bitch, really detangling that? Oh, hell no. Hell, hell no. Hell no. Mm-mm. Hell no. Yes, honey. Bye, everybody. Everything is a process. Oh God, I keep my hair wrapped up most days. I'm telling you, I got these hijabs, these scars, pashmas, um, and I'm like, I'm gonna get into it, honey. Get me some turbans, bitch, and call it a day. It helps with the manipulation. You don't gotta manipulate your hair. There's no tangles with that. It stayed in one fucking position for several days. Going into anyway, like I said, that's what I'm thinking about doing, honey. I'm definitely thinking about doing it. And it's getting cold too anyway. Bitch, call it a day. Wrap it up and call it a day. Anyway. Bye, everybody. Okay. Two-spiritmystic.blogspot.com, 2spirit8mystic8@gmail.com. I like to say you guys will see me again very, very soon this week. Okay. Let me pig out and enjoy this cheesecake, honey. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, y'all, y'all. I feel like Paula Deen every time I see cookies. I kid y'all not. Paula Deen, I don't care what y'all say about Paula Deen. Yeah, Paula Deen said some shit in the past, but that don't take away from her motherfucking cooking and the way her fucking food looks. Bitch. Okay? She can cook for him, but she better not call me a nigga. Because Miss Old Paula, honey, should be on the floor. Anyway, honey, when she be like, y'all, I'm making me some cornbread tonight, y'all, some sweet baked butter cake, y'all. I'm making some Louisiana crunch cake, y'all. Like, ooh, girl, every time she said that would just make me hungry. Y'all, we gonna take our onions and we gonna brown the onions and we gonna add a little bit of sugar in there. And oh, girl, I feel just like Paula, like I said, y'all, I'm gonna enjoy this New York style cheesecake. I'm gonna tear it up with the cream cheese and the strawberries with the jalap on it and the graham cracker crust. Mm, mm. Y'all enjoy y'all stuff, okay? Good night, yes, everybody. Good night, everybody. Yes, honey. Love and lights. Bye for now.